but I'm losing all my patience. Bitches let it park itself. It's a motherfucking spaceship. Do that shit again. Make it public, think we in relations. I'ma do a spin move like a nigga in the Matrix. Out of state, switching lanes, me and Dre like we racing. All this ice around my neck got me froze like a glacier. On the road with your bitch to a date, I'm about to take her. You won't see this hoe again once I get her in my stable. Go hard for all my niggas in the pen and ain't able. Go yard, hold the blow a nigga like some angels. Still posted on the front. I be walking where you can't go. I ain't no doctor, but I'm losing all my patience. Bitches let it park itself. It's a motherfucking spaceship. Do that shit again. Make it public, think we in relations. I'ma do a spin move like a nigga in the Matrix. Out of state, switching lanes, me and Dre like we racing. All this ice around my neck got me froze like a glacier. On the road with your bitch to a date, I'm about to take her. You won't see this hoe again once I get her in my stable. Go hard for all my niggas in the pen and ain't able. Go yard, hold the blow a nigga like some angels. Still posted on the front. I be walking where you can't go. I ain't no doctor, but I'm losing. Huh? Purse first, bitch. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. What? I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. With all this money around me, pussy nigga can't get near it, can't get near it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. With all this money around me, broke bitch can't get near it. I done bossed up. I woke up this morning to a quarter in a soft cup. 86-inch on the wall, cup of the wall up. 86 beers ain't a foreign, put your car up. That old ass whip sounding like it came from Walmart. Bust a pack with Zig in this bitch, we gon' have a ball. Well, let's see who get the ball first. Passing never ball hard. Baby, I'm a P, you gotta pay to hit my call off. Bought a double C, now she should 98 in the 4-door. Baby, I can't see it, me being with a poor heart. Mini shopping spree on Valentino and Dior store. Money on the floor, so I gotta get it. Naked women on the top floor. While I'm eating chicken, said something I can hear you, cause my funds is sufficient. Running to them rags like a nigga in a scrimmage. Said something I can hear you, cause my funds is sufficient. Middle of the summer, turn this bitch into Christmas. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. What? I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. With all this money around me, pussy nigga can't get near it, can't get near it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. With all this money around me, broke bitch can't get near it.
I'm going dead, ain't about money, bitch, I'm tryna hear a check. These suicide diamonds got them bitches breaking necks. They going through your muscles, let a nigga try to flex. I hope you get the message, I'ma send it like a text. Blowing on that Cali, bitch, we only smoke the best. I know she wanna fuck, I'm tryna put it in her neck. I'm running up this money, I ain't running out of breath. I'm whipping in this foreign, hit the gas, nigga, let's run it up. This was next, in effect, take a guess in the jet. My hand on this tech, on the wreck. He get sweat, he get sweat, let him rest. That's a mess for a test. Come around, get checked, show respect, get your neck, I get chained.
What they be saying? What he say? First, type shit. Type shit. What's the deal? What we on? CS, I see you in the building. What's bracking, brother? Top shooter, young Chucky. I see you over there on Twitch. What's going on, love one? Remember though, all money ain't good money. Slow motion, always and forever better than no motion. I am your humble host, Cash Capital K, $sign for the S. What's going on with the community? Come here, boy. All right, man. Shout out to the community. All I know, all I show. We on episode 120. We done made it a little bit. We had a light 40 subs last night. We had about 350 for the week. Shout out to the community over. Appreciate y'all. I got a video already uploaded, lined up. I couldn't drop it though because I was outside, so I'm gonna drop it in the morning. I got some a compilation lined up for y'all, and then it looked like Charleston and dropped the interview, so we can see what type of motion we gonna have. Shout out to Stream Elements in the billing. But we gonna get to the Charleston, and then I got a compilation for us. Everybody double tap that screen, hit that like button, and we gonna get to it. Baby X, what's going on, blood?
To fight, and I've been and get. Let me know when you ready to start this interview, gang. So y'all make sure y'all tune in to the newest gangster interview. I'm finna be talking about named Molly Ho, some Haitian named Molly Ho, and some named Mosky Hosky, and another named Michelle Cummins Booty.
Okay, first of all, man, how you been doing? Man, you looking good.
Say,
Too.
looking like
Yo,
new money,
Blade,
fresh money. Like I done be reborn again.
Man.
But now I've been doing good, my nigga. I got I keep telling everybody, ever since I done my last HE TV interview, man, my comedy circle is booked up to the end of the year.
What you saying? Say Cheese stopped it?
No, he didn't stop. But I use his platform. To speak to a larger and a broader audience. I spoke over his head, letting them know where I see my faults, I see my errors, and I see where I went wrong in my ways, and that I'm willing to sacrifice some relationships to show how serious I am about going forward and moving to the top. And he was one of those relationships that I had, not that I had to sacrifice, but I had to move past because he's a step down now.
So you don't see yourself going back?
Oh yeah. I see myself going back, but not in the capacity that he see me as.
Oh, so it's gonna be a lot of different stuff.
Yeah. It'll be very. The questions won't be as casual. The answers won't be as casually answered. They'll be very thought out to protect my brand.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. His channel is not brand friendly. If you see, you only get there if you got some beef going on. If you look at 700 Montana 700, it's because he got beef going on. He's supposed to be interviewed those guys. But because he got some beef going on with some local guys, this is the perfect time. So I don't want to ping pong off beef.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
So who cut your hair, man?
Kendrick Lamar's former barber, a guy by the name of John Mosley. He's the director he's the director of Paul Mitchell Barber College. So he's Kendrick Lamar's former barber. Okay. So yeah, he keep me looking handsome like this here when I can get to him.
Okay, that's what's up. So let me ask you this. No, I'll ask you that next. Let's get to this Miami thing, because you're down there, you living in the sky.
Yeah, I've been out there for about a year, a little over a year. But I've been going to Miami for 5 years straight. I've been living there for a year straight.
Okay, shout out to Brick by Brick.
Yeah.
Jump.
OG Gigavelli.
Yeah, OG Gigavelli.
Skrilla the Hit Man. I Am Strong Studios, man. Flow Rider, Trick Daddy. Me and my boy Titus over there, the owner of Taboo, the Mint, Rolex, Tootsies, Play.
Dead homie, he said what's happening to the gang.
House, yeah, you name it, my nigga. They didn't embrace me. Ain't nobody mad at me but the suckers. And they can't get to me.
He thinks Say Cheese still fucking with him. Say Cheese ain't fucking with you, blood.
They wish they can touch my garment.
Now that speaking of that, what's going on with you sending the penis picture?
Well,
he did what?
I don't know these guys.
That watch is dancing. Who he send what?
I don't know who this guy is, but a while back, about 6 months ago, this seemed like it. So with some big dogs in the city, right?
Okay. OG Charleston, an agent. I'm crying. I got a 30-minute compilation for y'all. We're gonna get to after this.
Gigavelli, his little brother Tippy, with some Carol City stomp down niggas, brick by brick, over with some big dogs. So whoever I'm with, these other niggas jealous because now these got the light. That's everywhere I go, homie. So they jealous but they trying to use, man, y'all got the nigga Charleston in the city. He need to come over here and do community work. It's been there all your life. Why y'all ain't doing community work? Why y'all need to come from another city to come do community work in your town? Might in fact, is your bills paid up? Why you talking about community work? Have you caught up your child support?
Niggas still do community work. Niggas still volunteering places. That's what's up.
If you bitch ass nigga talking about community work, the bitch need help with them dishes getting clean in the sink. Them kids need school clothes. They ain't got to cover them through wintertime. You talking about community work for? And I didn't come here to do community work, but I do community work with Mr. Lee from MLK. I do community work with the guy who brought the $50 million Adidas budget. I mean, the Adidas contract to the Miami-Dade Independent School District. So I do work with them. I work with the coaches from Central High School. I give out money in the ghettos. What else do I need to do? I frequently...
Who is this nigga? Nino Brown or something?
eats and treats. I met brothers and sisters. I started out giving all my money to Miss Tippy. So I met Trick Daddies 3 times. I Santana. Man, what are these niggas talking about? Nigga, I'm a Dade County.
Okay.
Nigga, I done put my flag down and I go anywhere in Miami by myself with all my jewelry on.
What they do?
Nothing. Shake my hand and take pictures. Now all of a sudden, here with his check engine light on. Here coming with his check engine light on. Need
check engine light is brazy. Casper Tron, shout out for the sub. Appreciate you, loved one.
Tread on his back tire, front end alignment bad, and this bitch probably is a Section 8 hoe. And the nigga probably got a convicted felon on his record. He in his car one day, riding home from work, probably didn't have a good lunch break, ate out the vending machine. So all of a sudden now, he go extort me, showing up, hey, I'm looking for you. I'm saying, man, I don't know. Oh, that's how Trayvon Martin got killed. That's how Trayvon Martin got killed. He don't know. I'm not.
I thought Trayvon Martin was in the neighborhood with a hoodie on.
I'm a convicted felon. I'm just in the process of getting my Miami, my Florida ID.
Uncle BS, I'm crying. SR, what's going on? Shout out to you, loved one.
So I can go get that thigh, so I can stand my ground on one of these niggas' ass. I heard all you gotta do is just lay down on the ground in Florida and shoot. All you gotta do is get to the ground in Florida and shoot. That's what they say. So I can't wait, nigga.
All right, this is entertaining Charleston. All right, we might be here for a little bit.
Cause he's already left a digital footprint of him looking for me. So under the law, I've already looked this up. Smokey Yoski, under the law, this is considered cyber harassment and cyber stalking. Because he's saying he's looking for me. Not only is he verbally saying it, his physical actions, he's going to locations, different locations in Miami neighborhoods, saying he's looking for me. Now, he jumped in my inbox. Sending me these videos in different hours of the night, acting like he looking for me. So I told him, here I am. I sent him a picture. I didn't send him a recent picture. I'm gonna be honest. Gangster. Now I didn't listen. I ain't sending the boy a new picture. Now
what's going on?
I didn't send him the 48-year-old. I went back into my Google photos. I went back into my Google photos to go back some years ago, and I got him a picture when I was probably about 35, 36, during my prime. I sent that boy that picture that I used to send all the ladies when I wanted to impress him. I sent him a picture. I had coconut oil on it. That's in 35-year-old veins running through it, and it had semen running down the side of it where it looked like it may be AI Photoshop. I did that, but you know how you do your 2 fingers on the screen to blow it up? I blew the picture up and screenshotted it to make it look larger than what it was. So I made it look big. Boy, I sit there somewhere and boy.
Hey, yo, pause.
That coconut oil, and I put that filter on it where it had that high definition, ultra 4K picture.
You don't need that chain? That shit dancing.
You know how that look, and I'm talking about it be crisp like water. That bitch was crispy clear. I'm talking about that bitch didn't have no bumps on it or nothing. Sent that boy I'm talking about a pretty picture. Most women would have went crazy over it. I sent it to that boy. I sent him 3 pictures. 1, 2, 3. I just knew that was gonna rock him. That was like a 3-piece.
Hey, yo, we talking about sending a man package pictures?
So I'm thinking, let's go body rock the boy. So I sat and I waited. Within seconds, I seen them bubbly things at the bottom.
Within seconds.
You know how they be letting you know if it's type? I said, I know the boy if it's type. I said, I know the boy if it's type. Say, he typed and said, what kind of nigga? What kind of
Why would you respond to that? Cut from a different cloth, nigga. You getting blocked. Dead homies. Cut from a different cloth. What's bracking, brother?
We'll send a dick picture to another. I told him me. You talking about I'm the kind of nigga that'll do that. And I ain't ashamed about it. Guess what I did? I sent him 17 more.
17?
I went overboard. I went overboard. I went overboard. I sent a nigga 17 more pictures, and then
What? 17 pictures is wild. Having 17 package pictures is brazy in general. Hey, yo.
Listen, I sent him to him via internet, so I can't get in trouble. I ain't sent him to his phone. I sent it via internet. Say, that's how I was coming through. Say, some 17 pictures. That nigga got infuriated. He really started trying to type. It was taking too long for the bubbles to come on through with the word. So I said, I know what I'm finna do. This the worst thing you can do to a nigga. Shake it, get him in disapproval where he can't talk to you no more. I blocked him. I blocked him. I'm talking about, that's like hitting mama and he can't find you ever in life. So listen, so he's so goddamn mad, he couldn't take it no more. He had to show somebody. This is the second nigga I done like that. You know what I'm saying? When somebody, it's somebody, when I say,
showing a package picture that another nigga sent you to somebody else is wild.
Pretty picture, they want to show somebody else. Man, Keep It did the same thing.
Oh, okay. It's all good. You still my brother cut from a different cloth.
That's got around. I sent it to one nigga, and these niggas so considerate, they showing everybody. So I sent it to Mosky, and Mosky go show he go see Molly, the Haitian nigga Molly Ho. So he done showed Molly Ho done got mad. Say, so this how y'all gonna let come to Miami and flash the people? Nigga, everybody know Miami is a freaky state. Porn is made here. All kinds of you niggas know y'all with, cause y'all ain't black.
You got the Versace mansion there?
Huh?
Versace mansion.
Yeah, man, all kind of shit go on, nigga. So I send it. So these niggas done shared the dick with their homeboys. So now I got 3 niggas. These niggas say, listen, so captivating, it and stimulating. Nigga, it stimulated all 3 of them niggas. Them niggas made one of them new cartoon pictures with a phone.
Stimulating them, sending a group chat, a package picture is wild. Hey, yo.
All of them looking at the phone. I said, oh boy, that enticed them niggas. Them niggas finna start Ty's podcast. Say, niggas finna start a dickmatized. Say, in these streets, homie. So niggas shaking at me, I'm waving the white.
I ain't gonna lie, that ain't no Mr. T starter kit. The watches from Aiden Ross, $80,000 AP, and them tennis chains is official.
Flag. So now these niggas took it personal. It wasn't supposed to be personal, guys. It wasn't. It was supposed to be for entertainment and for y'all to generate conversation. Like it's doing. Now they want to fight. So I'm saying, okay, I diffused the situation because the nigga was talking like he wanted to fight. So can you imagine you see each other and one nigga got his fist up, come on, what's up? And he got it, what's up, hoe ass nigga? And you pull the dick out. Dick diffuse the situation. Stop violence. If a nigga got a gun, another nigga, he ain't gonna shoot that gun. Gay ass nigga, he gonna uncock it. I've been putting that dick out on them niggas, and it's been diffusing situation. Putting that on their mind, and them niggas don't even think about fighting no more. Now they want to cheer it and talk about, man, what can I do this? Listen to me. At first, he was talking about, we need to do community work. I'm gonna kick his ass. I put on his mind. He's so confused. He don't.
Putting dick on a nigga mind is wild, Charleston. What the actual fitting up?
He won't know what kind of person to do this. A damn fool. They ain't never had to fight a nigga that dang it for the fight. Say, time out. Boy, who brought these rules into effect? That's what they get. I ain't playing by that rule. I don't want to fight. And I don't want to do community work in Miami. I'm that these niggas y'all get y'all broke ass over there and do community work. I'm gonna stay over here in these clubs y'all can't afford to. And when I get broke, then I come back to doing community work. But until then, community work. Find these little hoes here. Nigga, I just had some 22-year-old day gangster. From 3 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon. I love non-stop. I call him 12 times.
Man.
I swear to God.
You might be taking a shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
He said, yeah.
But I done had
This for sure. While I didn't plan on watching this interview for that long, I had some other shit up for us. But until he stopped the entertaining, we gonna be here. I ain't tripping. It's Friday. Why not? We've been on some heavy shit all week.
that other and made me do that. At 22, nigga, I ain't had no 22 when I was in my 20s. Boy, that 22-year-old got some Viagra in her car. Say, nigga, I'm talking about from 3 in the morning, and she took a beating. Oh, boy, she took a beating.
Man, bro, 3.
Yeah, I had that testosterone shot though.
Blood.
Yeah, I've been going to the porn doctors, getting them. I've been getting them up. They got some injections they put in you. Ooh, wee, boy. It don't even hurt either. It pinch a little bit. Boy, they got some injections they put in. Boy, they scrub them down. Boy, you put a rod in that. I want them nigga mad about it.
So,
y'all gotta go watch this new gangster. Y'all done got enough.
so now let me ask you this. Now you got a great deal of guys that you deal with in Miami.
Yeah.
So, like, how is it working with Skrilla, my boy Skrilla the hit?
Man, he's man, that's real smooth. Yeah. His wordplay is the soft-spoken, deep. What's the name used to be on the Quiet Storm? Rudy V. Hey, ladies, this is your boy Rudy V. Welcome to the Quiet Storm. He got that kind of voice, okay. And so he has very intellectual questions. Very professional, very charismatic, very polished, and then he's great with his editing. Editing, homie, is top tier along with his interview style. So I think he's something different going forward for the internet. So
yeah.
So he's a new platform that I'm excited to build and grow with.
Yeah, shout out to my boy, man. Skrilla the Hitman.
Yeah.
So what about Jigavelli? I see he been making moves too.
Jig is the old. I used to talk about 5 or 6 years ago when I said, man, it's a nigga in the penitentiary. Go come out with the right charisma, the conversation, the storytelling. Yeah. You and Jig in the same lane, except y'all package different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, y'all package different. No. Once he get free, from the constraints of finishing paying this dude to society for us, get off parole, and he can move and really he gonna be something. He gonna be something to see in the future. Right now he growing. He's still learning. He got a new editor. A new young brother, homie, that's doing, that's behind the scenes, doing his editing, doing his producing of. But now, nigga, G learning and he picking up the game.
Yeah,
and I'm doing my best to try to get him a fight. Yeah, I'm doing my best to get OG Jigavelli a fight.
Well, you might well give him the guy said you owe an apology for sending that penis picture.
No, he gotta talk to. That's between him and.
He got to apologize.
No. If he talked to it, I apologize if he talked to that microphone. Yeah, he got to put it in his face and tap on it. He ain't got to, because I ain't gay. I ain't gonna let him give me head. But he got to tap on it and put it in his face, and I'll look down and tell him I'm sorry. he got to look at that thing though. If he can't do it like that, then he got to kill.
Damn. BH hit me. I missed the message. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to send him the link. I done fucked up.
Put me or whoop me to get an apology. Other than that, nigga, put that in your face. Let me hang it over your head. And then I'll look down and say, I'm sorry. Bitch ass nigga. I'm mean.
What's going on with OG Jump?
OG Jump? That's my right hand. That's nigga. Right. That's my right hand, and I'm his left hand.
Yeah.
I'm his right hand. He my left hand. Nigga, I can't see out my right eye, nigga. So he stay on my left side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I just recently seen where a Haitian post that they love you.
Oh, nigga, all the Haitian.
Shout out to North Carolina. We got North Carolina. We in the building. We got South Carolina. What's going on? Wheezy, what's the deal?
Love me. The Haitians was the ones who embraced me when I first went to my.
Top shooter Chucky then came over from the Twitch side. What's going on? Shout out to everybody on Rumble tapped in too. What's the deal?
I mean, and was getting into it with the rappers, and I had to make Soldier Boy. So long before I met my Haitian family, my Haitians. I don't know no names. I just know Haitian.
Hey, let me know when y'all ready to go to the Maverick approach and the other interview. Let me know when y'all ready. Say the word.
Yeah.
They came and they got me and they put their arms around me and told me won't no rapper nigga come across the bridge. So nigga, I would tap in with Lil Haiti with my nigga Q them over there first. So you know what I mean? Shout out to the Zoes.
Charleston White did an interview with Nick Cannon. We gonna watch that tomorrow.
They've always been more welcoming. Not that I could tell the difference at first. You know, I couldn't tell the difference between a Jamaican, a Haitian, or Miami. I would try to listen to the accents to try to tell, but a lot of times, homie, I would be wrong. And then I would meet more Haitians than anything. So I make friends with Haitians because I know their history. I'm fond of the people. I admire the spirit of them. And if they ask me why, I can explain to them in great details why. So who wouldn't love you if you love them? So I've never had anything ill will. It's always been admiration from the things that I've learned and read about them as children. And if you put me amongst them, I can talk their history. I can talk their culture. And that's it.
I just saw you spoke about that on the channel not too long ago on the podcast about Haiti.
Yeah, I've never wanted to go to Africa. I'm not going to say that. Let me take that back. As a kid, I've always wanted to go. But I always wanted to reroute to Haiti.
Yeah.
I've always been curious about Haiti.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this next one, bro, and I know this your girl, but you know me and her had some beef. We still got a little tension, but I see you and her doing some good numbers and chemistry together. Tasha K.
What beef?
Everybody double tap that screen real quick. Hit that like button. We about to get to the next interview in a second. Just let me know when y'all ready.
You got with my baby. Man, that's my baby.
Yeah, that's what I say. I said, man, I'm gonna let up off of now, man. I see you and her really doing good things.
She been on you before?
Yeah, man, about that broad, man. She said some slick stuff about me, but
let me just say this. If somebody call her with some information and she find it to be true, she go get your ass.
No, but do what she did. What I respect what she did, the girl told her to lie and Tasha K, why would I lie?
She ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's what I respect about her.
And if she find out you lying, she'll come back. So homie, me and her was arch enemies at one point in time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let me just say this. Me and most of my best friends in life started out not liking each other. Me and most of all my friends in life at some point had a fight in the beginning and we didn't like each other and became best friends. Yeah, we very close. Somebody sent her a whole bunch of information on me, homie. Some were true, some were false, but most of them were false. She reported it all, and then I was involved in an identity fraud case, identity theft case, that involved the FBI, and I didn't know I was involved in it, but I was a missing piece to this big old scandal, that had to do with Shirley with the strawberry letter husband, Nesto. So yeah, got my identity, nigga did a whole bunch of shit. So some kind of way, me and Tasha ended up meeting and talking. And I said something about it, and she reached out to me, and she said, "Man, you're the missing piece to all this." So make a long story short, she ended up apologizing because somebody had like a fake marriage certificate. Man, they had all kinds on me, nigga, that they had sent to her. So she ended up apologizing. So yeah, we did the interview, and she really down to earth. She really real. She for the people. She mainly for black women. I ain't gonna say she's just for black women. Her platform protects the sanctity and the dignity of what we want to see in black women. So I salute her for that. She was raised by both her mother and her father. Still.
All right, shout out to Charleston. But we about to get to BH new interview. He just dropped it today. I missed his message. I ain't gonna lie, he hit me last night. I just hit him back. I'm gonna try to send him the link. If not, we're gonna get it in the next couple of days for sure. Everybody double tap that screen, hit that plus button.
Style.
Off the grid. Let's get to it. Episode 120.
Man, it's always a pleasure. You feel me? We got some interesting topics to go into today.
Let's
first
go.
things first, let's just get right into it. Epstein.
Yes.
Yes.
And it seems like pedophiles made Bitcoin.
Wow.
Think about
What the hell is this about?
seems like pedophiles made Bitcoin, bro. And it's bottoming out right now. It had a surge last night, went up like 11 grand from 60 to 70. And when
You got that new Cardi, huh? Okay.
I'm reading through the files, and I'm saying, like, man, he said he spoke to the owners who created it, and everybody's guessing it's this Nakamoto guy.
Satoshi guy, right?
Bro, it's just all pedophiles, bro.
So
Really?
Satoshi
Is an Israeli motherfucker.
Is he?
no.
Yes, bro. Bro, that's what it's got to be.
Does he?
But is he the real owner, though? Did you see the files?
I haven't. So
In the files.
I haven't seen anything. Y'all gonna have to
Oh
put me
my
up to speed. I've been
God.
here.
Natoshi Akimoto, or whatever the Bitcoin owner alleged name is, translated in Hebrew, it means central intelligence, which is crazy. You know what else is central intelligence? Just add one word.
Hearing about it all over the
Oh
news. I don't
my
know shit.
God.
So y'all got to tell me.
Man, I wish we could pull it up on the screen, because in the emails, Epstein is talking to people, the Mossad people,
Okay.
that he spoke and he knows the owners. But I had seen this billionaire dude, Daniel Pena, saying, once you find out who really created Bitcoin, it's gonna go to zero. And sure enough,
damn.
in the files, for what I seen, it seemed like pedophiles made Bitcoin.
I know I did see out of all of this that one of the princesses of the royal family in Norway, of the Nordic prince of Norway, she had
Nordic
called an
is
email
crazy.
exchange. She's apologized to the whole country, to the whole world.
Damn.
Yeah,
About what?
about her having emails and
Oh,
exchanging back
with
and forth
Epstein.
with Epstein. Yeah,
Bro,
So-
they got Pierce Morgan in there.
Word.
Damn. What they say?
So Andrew Tate,
what he talking about?
Andrew Tate just called Pierce Morgan out in an interview with Pierce, saying everybody in the files, including yourself, Pierce, needs to be held in court.
I'm crying.
So, Pierce moved away from it. So I'm doing more research into it. And, apparently, like, they had some dialogue. I don't know if he flew on his plane or whatever. I'm still investigating that, because, I'm in negotiations with Pierce and them about me and Ro doing a show where we go out, investigative journalists with them. But bro, if it's any type of connection,
Yeah.
we can't do it.
Yeah, you've been on Piers Morgan a couple
I've
times.
been on Pierce, so
Yeah.
I'm gotta be touchy with these subjects right now,
Right.
because it's a lot of ancillary activities taking place now. That and Roblox.
Oh yeah. So
Roblox.
actually, speaking on Roblox and
Oh,
Epstein with
my God.
Bitcoin, not only did he find a new way for currency transactions through Bitcoin, he also did it with microtransactions. So that means all these video games where you can download the game for free. So every kid can play this game for free. You don't have to play it. You don't have to pay anything. And you can jump online and talk online with strangers. And if you want to pay, you pay only for the DLC, the downloadable characters. So now you can pay $10 so that way you can play as Samuel Jackson when you're playing, Fortnite or whatever. Wow. He's the one that broke down that whole idea, and that's why he had a Microsoft account, and he got banned in 2013.
And this shit gets deeper and deeper.
Listen
and
to
deeper,
this.
man.
We get a call for a retrieval here in Vegas.
Yeah.
Young lady called, say her son been missing 24 hours. She can't make a police report until Monday. She contacts us. First thing we asked for, you know, what's his social media? Do we play online games? First thing he got is Roblox.
Yep.
And we get his Instagram.
Yep.
So the Roblox account disappears.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So we got this on footage. We pull up to the house to meet the lady, and very strange circumstances, right, Ro?
Right.
Strange circumstances. And then, so we go out, we canvass the neighborhood, we look for the young man, we don't find him that night. The next day, his mom called, said, yeah, my son came home today, white man dropped him off he had a white pickup truck with 3 other little boys inside. I'm like, where are they there right now? Tell them to stay so we can get over there. Do you got a license plate? He said, oh, I forgot to write the license plate down.
Right.
So I'm going to go talk to the neighbors to see if we can get like their ring footage.
Right.
Because, you know, then she tells me like, yeah, she said it was somebody that he met on Roblox. She tells me that today.
Man, this shit's got to stop, man.
So, you know, Roblox, we on your ass.
Yeah, so Roblox.
Roblox is dangerous.
They have a new update. So if you want to play it, you enter your age, just like different accounts that you create for social media. Roblox is the only one you got to show your face and do a full scan of your face, left, right, up, down, 360.
Full scan of your face, bro.
So it can prove that you're a 10-year-old child or prove you're a 13-year-old.
Facts. And it goes back to this narrative that in order for certain groups to amass power and wealth, they gotta use children as a sacrificial lamb.
Yeah.
This goes back to this same old story. And I think now this is vindication for all of us because we're gonna cover Epstein files a couple times because we need more time to it's 8 million files, you know, so we need more time to do our due diligence. I'm seeing a lot of people jumping off the roof right now with the files, but you know, some of the information is people calling in with their story.
Right.
And you know, you got to be careful with that. You feel me? Because for them to say somebody came in and said that she got drugged and she woke up to Jay-Z and Weinstein in the room. And it's just like, wow, you know, this is crazy. But at the same time, 11,000 people called the FBI and confessed to killing Tupac. So, you know, they told us people call in all the time to say me and the guys then kidnapped them and tortured them and all type of bullshit like that. So, you know, anybody can say anything.
This is true.
But, you know, before people start just including Jay-Z into all of this type of stuff, it's going to have to be some more proof than just somebody calling in with a story.
Absolutely.
And that's what that was.
The other piece with that is like in these files, it really looks like how it was released was whoever was in charge of dropping them just typed into the FBI search. And they went into the documents and just said literally Epstein, and anything that came with the name is all in there. And that is even some of his posthumous stuff. Fact. So him in death, they still got some of those files.
He's dead.
His Fortnite account is still working in Israel right now.
Right. And so you seen the picture of the guy in Israel that they said looked like Epstein?
Bro, I saw that, bro.
And
I saw that.
People are plugging it into AI and it's saying it's not AI.
They saying that's the same person too.
Yeah, so a lot of these AI generated companies, the apps are showing it. It does a breakdown of the picture, the location, the authenticity of it, and it also goes by the T line that we talked about, and it goes by all of the facial recognition.
Got to be more careful.
You know, if you look at it, you know, with Epstein, what are the odds of him being incarcerated? The man that powerful in a federal facility. And at a particular point in time, he decided to hang himself, allegedly, and the cameras were not working in a federal facility. That is a straight out bold-faced fucking
Now you
lie.
heard what? So that news, that news is in the
that
files.
shit'll never happen.
Listen,
that never happens.
Right. Listen. Remember when we went to go eat dinner with Franzese?
Yes.
Michael
Franzese. He said he was locked in that very same cell.
He says, Big Homie, I was in that exact same cell. He said, there's no way to hang yourself in that cell.
Damn.
Michael France, he said out of his
face.
mouth, out of his face.
Out of his mouth to our face, bro.
An Italian restaurant in.
We was in. Well, okay, well.
No, okay.
we gotta be careful.
We gotta be careful. Yeah. We almost dropped the low.
We almost dropped the
low.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Shout out Michael Francis for the information.
For sure.
That's crazy. So he said it's impossible.
He says impossible.
So the news, they had that in the files, and they said that news showed no signs of ligation.
Damn.
And they said on top of that, the guard that was standing outside of that.
T-Move, right on for subscribing. Shout out to you for joining the community, loved one.
That cell did not see the news. She only seen the body.
Ally Spending Account is a checking account.
Everybody take this opportunity to double tap that screen, hit that like button. I'm just sitting back, taking in the information. I'll give my narrative when I have an opinion about something. But shout out to the community. We on episode 120, Intellectual Street Thoughts. I do it up. I'm back to every night now, 6 days a week. I drop 2 videos a day. I ain't drop one a day. I got one coming ready for y'all, though.
The other part was, I believe it was
That's
Reddit.
The banana in the pit and the tailpipe.
I don't know why. As soon as I get underneath these lights, I start sweating. I haven't had no alcohol, nothing.
Not today.
Like I'm back in fucking interrogation or something.
No, man, you're excited about what's going on, man, and your energy
it's going
level.
down right now.
It's going down right now, man.
Team is winning.
Man. Indeed, man. You always say this, man. The fiction is stranger than truth.
Truth is
and man, and if you want to, man. I look at things nowadays. You really want to make people. Nowadays you can do the most outlandish shit, and you know what people will just say? That's not true. That's what it's come to.
Bro, that's just like when I went to the airport.
That's not true.
I went to the airport in New York and they had men's tampons. They had tampons in the men's bathroom for free.
Wow.
But the girls got to pay for them.
Wow.
I got it in my bag, matter of fact.
You got a tampon in your bag?
Bro, I took this out to the airport.
Wow.
Because I'm like, man, people might not believe me.
Damn.
But I saved this because
BH a CIA agent? Shit, I hope not. I'm talking to the nigga right now.
Bro, I really couldn't.
What in the fuck is a man doing with a
it.
tampon in the men's back? Wow.
I could not believe it. I got it in here.
Who's paying for this? Who's paying for this?
This was in the men's bathroom when I was in New York.
JFK LaGuardia.
Yeah, it said free. And I'm looking, so I'm looking like, who is these for? And then I look around, and then I'm like, at first I thought I was in the wrong washroom. I'm like, hold on. So I turn around, I look quick. I see other men coming in. So I'm like, man, they giving out tampons in here. He's like, oh yeah, that's the liberals. So that's for people who identify as she, her.
She, her.
I heard a little bit deeper on the reason.
What's the reason?
Bro, it's gross.
Oh no!
All right, Ro, go here. Let's go.
So I was asking because I was like, talking the same thing, talking to females about that. Like, y'all ain't outraged, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and so Shorty was like, yo, it's because gay men typically have leakage.
Oh,
Activity there.
So that mean they farts like.
Oh, hey, yo.
It's a blowout.
It's a blowout. Oh my God.
It's a blowout.
She said
Man,
that, and that's
sick.
why they also.
Well, they're gonna
use
need more than
douches.
one. They're gonna need more than one tampon, right?
You been knowing this was going on, Pizzagate? Yeah, I mean, shit. Alex Jones is the GOAT. William, what's going on? For sure. I already know, loved one. Stay smart, stay dangerous. Everything I say here is for entertainment purposes only. Do your own research. I'm just telling stories. I don't know nothing.
That pause.
Whoa.
Y'all not trying to say how would I know? Was you?
No. It's just the thought of that.
Right, I was like,
This
no,
was
real talk.
crazy.
you got a fistful of time.
You got jail them all, man.
Oh, hey, that's your.
This shit out of
Damn, man, what is it
Oh.
coming to?
So girls gotta
That's-
pay for it, but they in the men's bathroom for free.
Man,
So they
so
don't want to wear a diaper.
Come on, man.
and
Why is you doing something that's unhealthy? For
in
you?
the state of California, you have to refer to individuals that are incarcerated by what they prefer to be, unless the
I don't gotta do a motherfucking thing. Trump said that shit is over with. Dead homies. Just a male and female.
CEO can get in trouble. And I know this is first-hand information. So this is a transgender person. You have to refer, if they say call me Booby Bobstick, you have to call them Booby Bobstick, or otherwise they can report you and get you written up. Straight up Booby Bobstick. Yeah.
Damn.
That's gonna be our
no.
go-to transgender
Do you
name.
know? Do you know that in the state of California, they give them top tier medical coverage. They get Ozempic for free. They get their
On
sex
what
changes.
basis for Ozempic?
Whatever
Is it
they
a psychological or is this
for
a medical?
diabetes?
For diabetes
Oh,
and
okay,
shit.
okay, got you.
But
got
a lot of them be taking it. But a lot of the people that are incarcerated in California, man, shame on you, California. Y'all spend billions of dollars on that.
Boy, in Africa, Ozempic is like $50.
Wowzers.
So you know the animal that is drawn from that they did the research on, the Gila monster?
Gila monster, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
where the Ozempic comes?
Yeah. So it's because the toxins it has within it is
Oh,
able to
wow.
resist eating, and it eats away at its own fat rather than trying to eat more to build up calories.
Bro,
and
I
it's
didn't
one of
know
the
that.
few venomous lizards in the world.
Right.
Gila monster. for
It's
sure.
the mascot for the Golden Knights.
Man, that is a Gila monster.
Shout out to the gold.
Well, it looked like the damn Komodo dragon.
Yeah, no, so that's why it's got that
Komodo
black.
dragon is that's a scary ass animal.
That's
too,
the
though.
worst animal
That's
to
the
get
worst
chased
animal
by.
the
to get chased by.
Komodo dragon's venom and it's just a saliva.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can bite you with the
Paralyze the
saliva.
fuck out of you, then eat
It's
you
gonna-
alive.
It's gonna kill you for sure.
And then it can hunt you from 2 miles away. It can smell you and hunt you for 2 miles away, and it will hunt for 48 hours. The same creature.
that's how I am right now, trying to find this money. You feel me?
Hey,
Come on,
the
big
Komodo
Komodo.
dragon.
I know that's right.
I'm like King Kong looking for the white woman right
Man,
now.
Hey,
I'm already. I know that's
thanks.
right.
It's time to-
Man, it's time to go.
It's like
Fuck out of here.
everybody be needing us for stuff, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
And like, I feel like we the few people that with the right resources.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't need to look it up. I could write a book on. I could write a book on that shit.
Will actually help a lot of people.
Man, that's the law of alchemy. You know, I speak about that all the time. Man cannot receive anything without first giving something of equal or greater value.
Facts.
That's how you get. It's by giving.
That's why there's so many people that try to skip that and they get their due diligence in the end of the day, because you want to skip what you have to give out and just get to what you're receiving.
No.
Watch how you get cut
Watch
out.
how you get cut out. That's exactly
Right.
how this shit works.
Right.
That's exactly how it works, man.
Now let's go over to sports for a second.
Facts.
Let's go. Come on.
Now,
We're heating up.
no, okay. Now listen to this.
Let's go.
We just seen James Harden get traded mid-season away from go from the Clippers to who you get traded
Cleveland?
to? The Cavaliers.
Yeah, Cleveland.
You know why he getting traded?
Why?
He about to be out of the league.
He is in Big U's paperwork.
No way.
Oh.
He's
Hey,
in
what
Big
the-
U's case
I ain't know that.
Shooting dice.
because he hit up Big U, gave him $100,000 to catch up and put hands and feet on Adrian Broner because Adrian Broner scammed him out on
with
the
low
dice
dice.
for $6 million.
I figured that.
But you feel me? So, but they saying shit. Adrian was working for Big U the whole time. They saying.
Wow.
So James Harden has to testify in court
Oh shit.
in California against Big U.
Style,
I'm supposed to know everything about that case. That's diabolical. That's on my other channel, but yeah.
That's why he got traded mid-season.
James, we know you from California. You better cut your motherfucking beard off. You testify against that man. I'm telling you that for you, bro. I'll tell you that right now.
Keep it
Like,
real
keep
with
it,
him.
you gotta keep it real. James, all of that shit, man. You have to go testify, bro. It's over with for you in LA. You may as well move to Cleveland. Stay there when you retire.
Because you know he
Damn. See, niggas didn't know Big U been working with the police though, with that grid contract. I covered that when I first got on YouTube. That's what got my other channel bracking. but I was in that lane, stuck in that LA politic lane, so I had to start over. Damn.
He was just telling some of the guys like he ain't never leaving LA. He done. Like, he gonna retire there and everything. And then you see him get traded mid-season. But you know, I had knew about this because certain people I know. And when I heard about it, it was like, "Hey, bro, motherfuckers might need your help coming up soon." I'm like, "Why?"
Man, if you grab a membership, you get a membership on this channel. Y'all could go check out Brick Baby last interview before he went to the feds. I did it.
And then I'm like, bro, I ain't getting involved in that. That don't have nothing to he security is not gonna be it's no amount of security in the world that can help you when you in the shark tank, bro.
Yeah, man. Living in LA, it's a different vibe, man.
That's a different vibe.
It's people that's just gonna do shit to you just because they don't even know you. They just know that you possibly said something about.
But that don't even mean shit.
Yeah,
I grew up in LA. People can know you and don't give a shit that they know you.
Yeah, I forgot.
I had a gun pulled out on me by somebody that I went to school with in 5th grade. And it's just like they don't, well, not in 5th grade, but I went to school with them in 3rd grade. And I'm like,
that's even worse.
Right. So I knew him when I was super young. And like, he don't.
James for sure should have knew better. He didn't think nobody was gonna find out. I guess Big U still had that aura.
I mean, shit.
Yeah.
They don't mean shit to nobody out there. It's a whole different demographic. There's a whole different code. And sometimes, like, there were seasons.
He for sure can't cut his beard off. He got a contract with not Manscaped, but fuck.
Where colors mattered. There were seasons where colors didn't matter. There was a season when they had the 100 Days and Nights. Did you guys hear about that?
I remember that.
I remember that.
Yeah. So
it's like that everywhere. It's trenches everywhere for sure, but LA, the Bay up here where I'm at, Stockton, probably Chicago, a couple other places for sure. And in the South, yeah, shit different.
Piece KP, matter of fact.
Man, they slotted a lot.
It's like the numbers of bad individuals are greater than other places.
A lot of people, if you were inside of that Century block, it was a wrap for you. And now it didn't matter what age you were, it didn't matter what you looked like. So that's why Los Angeles is the ones that really push the check-in.
For sure.
Because you don't know what's going on out here. I would think Chicago was telling people to check in too.
Man, I got a story about LA with the shit, man. Like I was on my New York shit, had a Yankees hat on. I'm out there. I'm down in the Santee Alley. Man, I'm walking around. I see
I was out there and I was stranded and my phone.
Different.
Yeah.
Gang culture is much different. You know, if you really look at it, like when I analyze like street gang culture in California, you know, I compare that to like how it is in the Middle East. You know, you got ISIS, you got I
can see that.
You got different.
Comparing us to ISIS is crazy.
Different groups. This is more than just gang politics. This is really their ideology.
Yes,
facts.
It's a belief system.
You got another.
The belief system is the belief system. The rules change as they go along, though. They make the rules as the shit go along. That's what I see.
No, there's a lot of basis to it. So, like, just like what you're saying, like with ideology, like, so in certain religions, you have to know the prophets, right? And be able to name your prophets. It's the same way that you got to know the 3 pillars. You got to know the 5 kings. You got to know exactly who started the basis and the foundations of where you're at.
You definitely got to know some literature.
Right.
Chicago is about knowing your literature.
Yeah, and they got no the lit Chicago. But I mean, back to the California thing, you said the ideology. Yeah. I think a lot of the guys, well, this is my thoughts. Okay. I think a lot of the guys there, from what I see, is that you've got a bunch of different set of guys, and they're all trying to operate within a system and hold to a code that's outdated, yeah. Right. And they and half of the guys are living by the shit, and the other guys have no respect for the shit. And then you got the guys that just go in between the cracks of the shit.
Well, because OGs started getting younger. So before OGs were older, now you got OGs that are 20 years old in some neighborhoods. And so they got a whole different code. You know what I mean? Like it's fucked up.
Never forget.
A 20-year-old OG is crazy, capital K.
Because like with the new generation, like even in my city, bro, like you'll go out there, it'll be somebody 15 telling you he the big homie. Like, I'm the chief over here. And the older guy's like, hey, shorty, you telling motherfuckers you the chief over here? Man, get your ass off the block. And then now it's a shootout later on that day.
Yeah.
So it's like, Go to school, man. You feel?
I don't got a big enough following for them to be on my line.
Well, you
Get
got-
you a
Man,
fan.
speaking of shootout, man,
gotta,
what do you feel about what you saw in the news yesterday in Chicago, man? With them guys ran up on that girl.
Oh, that's sad.
She was
man.
dissing.
Yeah, I heard she was dissing. Yeah,
You know, I'm friends with her on Facebook.
really?
Yeah, and you know, she posted dead ops in the casket on her page, dissing people, grandmamas, dissing real members who got murdered. She was a gangbanger. She was the target in that hit.
But I heard it was a dude in the car and her baby.
He wasn't the target though.
So he was just
He survived. No, she was the target, bro. But that's what it's like in Chicago right now. I spoke about this previously.
That was a real hit too, man.
We getting ready to see a lot of females get murdered because they actively gangbanging. And they going on drills.
So how do you feel about Krishan Rock, what she said when she went out to Los Angeles and she was dissing on Crips? I knew she was trying to do it to get at Blueface, but she had other members that came up on her.
Yeah, they stopped their ears together.
She won.
The show killed people for dissing. I'm from Oakland. I've seen it on my own eyes.
You talking about the girls at that park?
Yeah.
That's why she got that boxing deal.
There's
But you got to see
making game official.
Krishan is an athlete.
Everybody take this opportunity to double tap that screen, hit that like button for me. It help more than you think. Let's get to 50 likes real quick. We've been at 200 every day.
Bro.
Yeah.
She's just a little chunky right now after having a baby. But once she get fully in shape,
And was she like?
Did she play football?
she played football.
This man, you know who's a hell of a football player was Blueface.
Blueface
He was a hell of a quarterback.
That's what
man.
when I seen him.
Hell of a quarterback.
When I seen him, we was talking about that shit. Y'all. He was,
I seen this highlight reel, man. Cold, man.
Yeah.
He one of those guys that like he don't really have to work too hard to be great at stuff.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So he finds himself getting in trouble a lot.
Yeah.
Because he got free time. You feel me? Like people who got to put in 10,000 hours to be good enough, he don't got to do that. Look, everything he's got involved in, he's been successful at it.
He part genius.
That makes sense.
Boxing, football, rap, streaming, entertainment, acting. So you feel me? But when I seen him, I told him, you feel me? I gave him his flower. Like, look, bro, you good at a lot of stuff. And let's go get you extra time. Because while everybody else is working, you done got it done already.
She for sure ran track. She got jump ganging. She actually held her own. I ain't gonna lie. She stood on her one too.
I mean, like AI.
Allen Iverson.
Yeah, when he was going through that, where they was always on his helmet about, even practice.
For sure.
Why am I going to go to practice?
Practice.
But
we talking about practice?
Practice in the pros is a lot different too. Like sometimes, like
people be saying that, but he didn't even say it in that manner. He was like, "Nigga, we talking about practice, and my best friend just died. What the fuck we talking about right now?" Not like he didn't want to go to practice. Like practice wasn't shit.
Like, you're not even really doing shit. They just want you there, and they playing
contractual.
Yeah,
shit.
like most of it is
over the
meetings.
money. Yeah,
most of it is meetings. I used to hate going to meetings. Like, what am I here for? I get down in 3-point stance and I take on a double team. Like I shouldn't have to be up in here.
Right.
But
take on a double
I signed the contract, so it is what it is.
Right.
So we got another topic I want to talk about.
Let's go.
Have y'all heard about the Discombobulator?
What don't make sense?
Discombobulator.
Yeah. Wait, the Trump weapon.
That's the weapon Trump got.
Yeah.
Oh, the one he used.
I'm still trying to figure. I need to get my hands on this Discombobulator.
Anybody got the Discombobulator? Please send it to BH right now.
Because I got some people I gotta see, bro. Because this whole Epstein list and niggas using Bitcoin.
Corey Holcomb.
Corey Holcomb. When I see you see the video of Corey Holcomb knocking a girl out?
No, but let me tell you something, man. Corey Holcomb was actually a personal friend of mine. Man.
So look, Brand Risk trying to give me and Corey Holcomb some money to get in the ring.
Really?
They contacted
Corey
BH is 6'5".
Holcomb's brother lives right here in this town.
Well, Brand Risk contacted me.
Nah, CC didn't make it to the NFL. He played college football though. He had a scully.
And asked me would I get in the ring with 3 different people. Corey Holcomb is one of them. Because the fans is sending me this video of him knocking no girl out.
Explain what happened with that. I hadn't seen
security footage.
I'm going to show you right now.
Wow.
Everything is going to be on the screen for y'all to see.
So was she an aggressor or
she was talking to him outside of the event and he took off on her, bro. You finna see.
No, come on,
finna
man.
see, bro.
Come on, man.
Y'all want to see the exclusive videos? Definitely on my channel. Y'all go check it out.
I don't want to have to say.
This is unacceptable. Us as a culture have to police ourselves. If we want others to respect us, we have to carry ourselves in a respectable manner. This is nonsense, bro. This is complete nonsense because we all got sisters, mothers.
How long ago was that?
This was recent. This has been all over the internet.
That's not a good look, man.
That's not a good look. And brand risk. Look,
that's not a good
Bizzy
look.
B gonna have to call it because we're gonna have to talk to
Corey,
the
Corey, that's not a good look, man.
Yeah, we could do the boxing match up there.
We could do our own boxing match.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna talk to the Young Welcome Network. We're gonna see what we can do. This is out of control, bro. I'll never sit idly by when
man, you know what my mother used to tell me? My mother used to say, man, you know what? All the woman got is her mouth. That's what my mother used to say. She can't whoop you no other kind of way.
I just burst. I'm throwing up gang signs.
Corey Holcomb, he socked a female in the face. I ain't gonna lie. He did. He definitely did. And TMZ posted it, and now he acting all like he in victim mode and shit. Everybody double tap that screen, hit that like button for me. Yeah, he did some sucker shit, Pack 6. He did some sucker shit. I'm gonna keep it 1,000.
Right, I was like, yo, that's what my mom used to always say. All the woman got is her mouth.
I'm tripping. I get mad about this, bro.
She can't whoop you in
my
real
bad,
life.
bro.
Oh, she
my
can
bad,
whoop
my bad.
No,
That's so
hey, that shit just be beneath the surface, man.
That shit make me so mad, bro.
Right, but
I've been so mad. Look at these Epstein files, bro. Like,
what about the Island Boys? Was somebody talking about that?
Yo, so before we get to that, I want to say the positive on that. We have also seen some men putting hands to feet to some men that deserve it.
Now they've been protecting some women. We've been seeing a lot of that. We've been seeing a lot of men being proactive in protecting the community, and that goes to show what we've been doing is working, man. Like, I'm happy about that.
You seen the one at the Durango? Some dude was knocking this other dude out. I'm talking about he knocked him from 3 different venues. Like, you know how you get kicked out of a venue in the front? He beat this nigga ass all the way to the next one. And then the security for the next spot grabbing him. And then he beat him from Bel Air to the George.
You know, somebody made a comment on one of our previous videos. He said, man,
old video, new video, it don't matter. Some 3 years ago, 2 years ago, that shit. They set that man up. Under no circumstances are you supposed to put hands on a female. There's no setup in the world that can do that to you. He's outside. That was dumb. And she didn't punch him in the face. The video was clear as hell. She don't do nothing.
Man, I hate, man, they be on there, man, talking that simp shit. I don't know if y'all caught that comment. They were saying, man,
so
like,
look, if anybody
defending women all the time, women,
you should never be raising your voice, yelling at a female you don't fuck with. You in public, old or not, dead homies, don't matter. That shit is bunk.
I don't know if y'all caught that comment in there.
He not gangster.
No.
Not being in control of your emotions, not gangster, not manly. No excuses.
Oh, I ain't see that.
Yeah, somebody made a comment.
A male that said that?
It was a male. It was a man. He said, man, I always, man, you listen to y'all on there, man, y'all defending women like they don't do nothing wrong.
You sock a female, but Anton Daniels is in your face and he say, step outside, and you sit your ass down. And I was a fan of Blood before, so
I'm tired of this shit.
That's not what we're saying.
You know, that's what
women have been wrong, and they have done, you know what I mean? There have been some women that have done crimes. They've killed.
Bro, I don't care what the judge said. I saw the video with my own eyes. I did a video to it. He socked the broad in her face. He swung on her, closed fist. He's a mark. Don't care what the judge said. You can't tell me what I've seen with my 2 eyes.
Even.
For sure.
And it's not to say that that's the people that we're defending. It's the people that are getting beat up and going through bullshit.
Regardless of gender, remove yourself. Be in control of your emotions, no matter the gender. Dead homies.
No reason.
No, I just think for me, and I'm not defending anything. I just think, men, we have to understand, man, that even a woman in her emotional, she's an emotional creature, man. We can't even hold them to the same standard as a man talking to you. You gotta know you're dealing with a woman.
Well,
you just gotta know that, like, automatically. Let me get away from her.
But I feel like that comes off like as a handicap. I'm not gonna just handicap it to be like, you know what, emotionally
It is a handicap, you weird ass nigga. What are you talking about, bro?
imbalanced, it's like you still got to
No,
have
it
the
is, though.
accountability.
They're deficient in that way because they're emotional creatures.
So let me ask this: how many times as men have you heard this from a lady?
Do you think my mom told me to protect myself no matter what? Nah. I don't agree with you. I don't know what you talking about, my nigga. I'm a nigga that don't hit broads. I don't hit females. Don't do it. Ask all my exes.
Well, if my
What type of nigga? I ain't even gonna call you no bitch. I ain't about to yell. We not doing none of this. I don't got the energy.
might not make sense to you,
But it makes
but
sense.
it makes sense to me.
Yeah.
In my mind, it makes sense.
Yeah.
As soon as you hear stuff like
Not gonna lie, any nigga talking about protect yourself no matter who hit you, gender, you're marked. Dead homies. Supporter or not, I don't fuck with that. You hitting abroad for.
that, it's like, you know what? This is a person that I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna be responsible for. I'm gonna have to be protective of this person because that's a dangerous
That's
way
a
to approach the
dangerous
world.
way to approach the
Right.
world.
They could disrespect you, they could do whatever. It's gonna be a female out there that'll love your dirty draws for sure. You just ain't found her yet. You don't gotta go through none of that. Dead homies.
But look at, man, you can look at some of the old parables, man, that's written.
You got a history of domestic violence. That mean a nigga is sitting there in her face, letting her beat him up. Type of nigga are you? Gonna sit there and let the broad beat you up? Like, I don't understand that type shit.
And man, even in it says that women and children, it says that they are one and the same. Their
You hear
mindset
stuff
is
like this for sure.
their mindset is that they have more of a naive mindset, a playful mindset.
that-
they believe in different shit. They don't operate the same grid.
And
All of
those-
our shit
But
is
that's
built off of
on
this.
you. The way to fix that is don't let them be.
So Johnny, are you saying because the judge didn't do nothing, I should fuck with Corey still? I saw him hit the broad in her face. I don't fuck with niggas that beat on bitches. I don't fuck with that.
Naive. You got to take
Well,
a
that's why
lighter.
we're leaders.
You take
That's
a lighter
why
by the fire
Yeah.
alarm in the middle of the night and make her wake up and be like, "This
Right.
could have been a fire. Are you ready?"
Oh,
cold
no.
shit, bro.
That's a cold play.
You gotta
It's a cold
make the
play.
alarm go off of the car.
But that's
Like-
why, man, we have to be
Yeah.
patient. That's why we can't hold them to the same standard. I hear dudes all the time, man, my chick's
Yeah, so yeah, I don't know what's the point. I don't get it.
so damn dumb. Well, guess what? Somebody got to lead the group.
Y'all,
Somebody has to lead
but
the
they
group.
also,
Somebody got to lead the group.
but he got to be dumb too. Y'all related
They for sure got off the topic of the weapon. They for sure got off that topic.
on something.
Y'all related on
Like you
something.
can't just. I don't believe any dude is that much smarter than his girl. Like if you got an intelligent woman,
listen,
it means you're an intelligent man too.
I could give you a stat, but that'll just take too long. But on the average, they say that women as a whole are smarter than men on the whole. Think about it.
Bro,
They're-
yeah.
Think
so-
about it. They're a creature that is not physically stronger, right?
Yeah.
So they have to be more mentally agile and more verbal to maneuver themselves out of harm way with
I'll
shit.
tell you the number one thing that they do that's the smartest. I'm gonna wait to see what he do first. If it work or if it don't work, then I move. That's the number one thing they do that's smart.
And you got to think about it. You know, we were just speaking about how Trump got the discombobulator weapon.
Dudes can't protect themselves no more. Protect yourself from what? I don't understand what y'all talking about. Protect yourself from a female? I don't get it. And what type of energy are you giving off for a broad to want to put hands on you? And what type of energy are you giving off for a female to think it's okay to put hands on you?
Weapon.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go back to that disco.
Here you go. He back on the discombobulator. Here you go.
The people who carried this out was JSOC, you know, Special Operations,
Operations.
Delta
Mhm.
Force. You know, there's women in Delta Force. This is the sharpest tool in the box for the United States military.
Use a woman.
They have women in Delta Force, but they aren't in the infantry division simply because they have to be able to carry the same amount of gear and keep the same amount of speed. They use them in different aspects.
Yeah.
Logistics, covert operations, spies, snipers. They some of the best snipers in the world because they
It's called emotions. Well, you must not been in my community long. I'm always an advocate of me being in control of my emotions 1,005%. No individual can make me mad. I have to decide to let myself be angry, let myself make that decision. It's my fault if I'm angry, not no other individual.
They say women pay higher, closer attention to detail.
This is true.
I believe that.
I believe that.
So,
That's
know,
true.
at the end of the day, I don't ever want us as a species to get into this role where men are getting jealous of ladies because they getting treated a certain way. You gotta understand something.
That's some whole shit.
That's some whole shit. That's what's going on. You got several.
Shout out to Jimmy. Shout out to the SIP. I used to live in Slidell, Mississippi. Shout out to you, loved one.
Countries where women can't even drive or vote.
Yeah.
Women and children have the least protection on the planet.
Facts.
So as a man, if you notice, you're not finna add to that nonsense. You feel me? I'm out here trying to stop child marriages.
Yeah,
when you a man,
man,
can't nobody make you do nothing.
That's exactly what the fuck I say.
When you a man,
That's exactly what the
you have the choice to decide, you know what? Fight or flight? Today we finna fight.
Did you see what happened with the WWE? They just did Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia.
Hey, Jimmy, you missing the point, bro. The community and myself, we don't care when that shit happened, bro. Niggas been seeing it. The shit happened. The shit is foul then, now, tomorrow, and whenever else we gonna talk about it. I ain't giving them credit for nothing. That nigga is a hoe. Dead homies. That's the proper question. What type of man are you to attract that type of energy? Dead homies. It ain't just hella females just trying to man up on me and give me hella masculine energy. You feel me? It's more like humble and respectful.
And this is the other week. While they were there, all the women had to be.
To be matter of fact, Jimmy, I don't care if that shit was in 1992. Dead homies. The nigga not getting no pass.
Fully clothed from the wrists to the ankles. And that's even no matter what they usually wear, that's what they have to.
We can agree to disagree and shit, still be cool. I just don't fuck with niggas like that.
Wear for
Well, that's not some people like
it was the law
to the Islamic Sharia.
Right, exactly. So
Sharia
so
law.
everybody
Sharia
respected
law.
it. There was no issues with it. Some
So-
people were mad saying
yeah,
the guys
the
are still in their
Sharia law.
undies and whatever.
And
but there was a girl who her
and
ankle
some
showed.
some of it, and a lot of it is
The Sharia law,
lot
you
of-
can marry a 9-year-old.
yeah. We had you said that before. I have not read that.
You
So
haven't read that?
I haven't read that.
Okay.
You
I'll
know?
show it to you.
Okay.
So-
and it's
B, what I'm saying is her ankle showed on accident, and
And
she
what
had legal repercussions because her ankle showed.
It's ridiculous, man. You get it.
yeah, that's
you getting a boner from an ankle.
and
You
and,
would do it.
in the Quran it says that a woman should cover. It says as long as she doesn't appear as if she's naked, even though she's fully dressed, and it says dressed in modesty. And still, her relationship with her attire is between her and what? Her creator, not
Yeah.
her and her husband.
Yeah, so
Right.
these boys.
You know what I mean? But they take it to like
Yeah, they making their own rules.
they take it to the next level.
But legal
you know what I mean?
repercussions because her
Sure.
ankle is showing.
That's what the
Hey,
Draco.
that's a
think
lot.
that-
You
you think
motherfucking
that's
ankle showing.
stream?
That,
That's
bro,
why
I
so
don't
many
I don't
niggas got
think I don't
Dracos
think
over
that's
there.
cool. You said a Draco.
That's
over
why
there.
so many people got Dracos over there. They do anything.
Really.
You got to pull the Draco out. If they come trying to lock your wife up with her ankle got shown, Draco got to come out now.
Shout out to VH. Shout out to Ro. I just hitting back. I missed the message last night. What we gonna we about to make it a series because one interview ain't gonna make it. It ain't gonna be enough. But shout out to the community. Everybody double tap that screen, hit that like button. We about to move on to the Maverick approach. He talking about God versus Satan, Diddy parties, the E-Files with John Sally. Shout out to John Sally. He's not an NPC.
And
But we on episode 120. Shout out to the community. Shout out my OG Global Gang members. Shout out my mods.
you know, I saw you eat a turkey burger, and
Yeah, vegans take that serious.
well, I was a vegetarian, so that's what vegetarians. That's why I said lying vegetarian,
Diamond, what's bracking?
because eating cheese is still eating a byproduct of an animal.
Right.
And I saw this one guy, and he looked down at my sneakers, and I said, "Yeah, I don't buy anything new with leather." He was like, he looked at my sneakers, and I go, "I'm real black. I don't step on things." So these shoes maybe about 4 years old, and if y'all think that it's leather on these shoes, you're really mistaken. So pay attention.
So what's on the shoes?
Well, like your shoe is all fabric.
Yeah.
And this is composite. And so is this Adidas.
Yeah.
They said leather upper. That's just a lie too. It's mostly composite.
Oh.
Plastic.
Got you. Yeah, the microplastics is crazy.
Yeah. Well, they're on everything.
I actually just did a video with Chobani, that yogurt.
Mm-hmm.
There's a massive recall happening because they found out there's microplastics leaking into the yogurt.
Yeah.
And that caused a whole stir, and people were just like, oh, I thought that was all healthy ingredients, because there's a lawsuit saying that basically on the labels, you're a label reader.
Yeah. Heavy.
They were saying that this product was.
John Sally is a NBA championship ring holding NBA player, and he played for the Lakers. John Sally is a legend.
It's all natural products, all natural ingredients.
Or he was in Bad Boys and all the other shit.
Everything's natural, but if it's microplastics in it,
right,
then it's not.
Right.
Well, that's just about everything though. So are these people paying us?
You know what? They need to.
Oh, so they're not paying us.
They need to.
They ain't paying us. They're not getting any advertising. I drink water out of plastic.
I try not to though.
Really?
Yeah, I tried because we what's the Mountain Valley.
Mountain Valley and yeah, we're not gonna name it.
Yeah, but they
but we
drink out of glass.
Out of the glass.
Yeah, they just been found Mountain Valley also. I only, as my daughter says, go back to watching television. You're on your phone too much. And no matter what you touch and how you touch it, unless we get out of this country and get to a place like Belize, Costa Rica, Panama, certain parts of Mexico, you're going to run into, and when you go down there, like even in Jamaica, you go down to Jamaica, some of the stores have some of the worst products ever.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to drink water out of a river. You say, oh, this is fresh water. It's not. It's not. Animals defecate in it. There's tons of parasites in it.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you boil the water. I was in India and I almost came back 100 pounds. I wouldn't eat anything until the last day.
India?
I would never eat there.
Yeah.
Man.
I never really wanted to go there, to be honest.
The
food, like I've seen those street videos where people are making the food with their feet and shit. And that's real.
So that's real.
Yeah.
Did you see that on the street?
Well, this is what I saw on the street. I flew into New Delhi. I loved India. I'm different.
Ain't nobody going to have to take the mark of the beast. Hey, yo, what you talking about? Don't put that nonsense on here. No, what you talking about? I don't got to take nothing. I didn't even get the jab.
Loved it, but it was 300 million.
And I never got C19 with no jab. Dead homie.
300 million? No. Yeah. 300 million people.
In that city?
In the city of New Delhi.
Damn.
It's 300.
Yeah, because they have over 1 billion people. Yeah, they have over 1 billion people over there. But yeah, 300 million in the city sounds right.
So to get from the airport to 7 miles took us an hour.
That sounds like LA.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah.
But no, I watched people, everybody was just peeing on the street or stepping back and going, there's not enough bathrooms.
Huh?
So.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
See, that's what I mean.
I filmed it. I sold it to Epstein. No.
You ain't seen John Sally make one basket? It was before your time, loved one.
I couldn't wait to get that joke out. I filmed it. There was urinals and there was women peeling up their saris and squatting.
That's crazy.
Oh, women were in the street too doing it?
Oh, hell no.
Yeah. But I think, Indians are my favorite. I love African women, but Indians and they're so fine to me. So I was like, oh, baby, you want some? You ain't gonna wipe?
Piglet, over appreciate you. Shout out to you. Cash apps, gifts, jewels, super chat. That all keep this channel going. Keep me able to go live every night, dropping 2 videos a day. Appreciate that piglet.
No, I'm just joking. I got some dude wipes right here.
I don't know, man. I never really wanted to go there, and shout out to my Indian people, but
Yeah, cause I got a homie from
Because they think you
India.
Indian when they see you.
Shabam.
they think I'm everything.
They
think I'm Indian, Ethiopian. They think all kind of shit.
Yeah.
So I keep them guessing. So
Gotta ask your mom.
Big 60K or better ODM Slim in the billing. Shout out to ODM Slim, but I'm sure you already know who that is because in my analytics, it say y'all watch his channel too. Shout out to my brother, dead on me.
yeah. Hey, been to India? But why do you say you're a conspiracy theorist? Because you just said that. Why do you think that? Like, are you a conspiracy realist now because all the shit that's coming out? Because
I mean, at this point,
we're like 100-0 now.
At this point, we're undefeated.
You guys are undefeated. And
That's why. Did you come sit down with us because we're undefeated? Is that why you sat down with us?
As soon as I saw you, remember I looked at you and I was like, "Yo, your show is dope."
Thank
and
you.
this is the deal. I watch everything.
Mhm.
I'll give everybody 15 minutes, and if you last that 15 minutes, I'm watching the rest of your podcast. I don't watch the news anymore because I know it's I know it's not totally it's what they tell them to say.
Right.
It's like KNX News in LA.
ODM, I seen you in an internet quarrel with what's that nigga name? I don't even know the nigga name. Light skinned nigga, the Benji nigga. What you do, blood?
97.1. Every half an hour, you're going to hear it again and again and again and again.
Yeah.
That's definitely programming you.
Yeah.
What I realize is if something is happening here, look to your left or your right, or look behind you. Especially when they make it a big spectacle. When it's the story of the day, look around.
Right.
And you don't care if you get killed. I think about it because even though you're waking, this is what I learned from watching The Matrix, which is a great documentary.
Right.
When Neo, when he said he's going to pop, and next you know he wakes up and Morpheus is in the room with him. He said, "I have to apologize to you. We usually don't wake people up after a certain point because their minds have a problem letting go."
Right.
What that means is they want to stick to what it is. If you tell a Christian that if Jesus came back, he would walk into a synagogue, or he would get shot by an Israeli bullet, or ICE will bring him out of the country, they wouldn't want to hear you.
Right.
If you explain to them like you're worshiping somebody who never gave up his Judaism, never, like your teachings are crazy. You're praying to the same God as your masters, and for hundreds of years he only heard them. So if I was to say that to people, right, one, they would think I wasn't Christian. Two, they would think I was speaking Jesus' name, but like they're programmed to say things. They don't think.
Yeah.
So, or they don't use their mind to think. I'm not also saying I'm not Muslim. I just decided I was raised a Jehovah's Witness. So I know how to hear no in all kind of languages.
Yeah.
I know how to hear get out of my house in a whole lot of languages too. But we question things, and I questioned them, and I kept questioning. And people don't question. I question. The Bible says the truth can be questioned. The Dalai Lama even said, "Don't believe anything I said if it doesn't gel with your conscience."
Well, I can't listen to the Dalai Lama.
I knew you was about to say that
because he was in the Epstein files too.
Yes, but everybody's in the Epstein files.
Crazy.
Let me. I'm so happy we're going to say this. Let me be real clear. When a billionaire has a jet and has his own island, and you get invited, you're going. Maybe not now. You're going to think about it, but when you find out that.
What you want me to rewind? I can rewind anything. That's a crazy take. I don't know if that's a crazy take. Not really.
He's a huge financier.
He's not saying he's a non-believer. He's not saying he doesn't believe that it's a spiritual war going on. He's just saying that it's fair that you can ask questions.
And you're going to rub elbows with some of the youngest kids. No, you're going to rub elbows with some of the most famous people. You're going on that trip. You're going on that trip, and
Now, him coming at it like this, I can listen to this nigga. All right, let me hear what you got to say, John.
You're going to pay attention, and if you could meet Bill Gates, if you could meet Bill Clinton, if you could meet these people and have a conversation outside the noise, you might want to do that. They wind up turned around that it was one, everything was being recorded and everything was being written down. I remember Chris Tucker went. He got on the jet, but he was in Africa, right? So he wasn't on the island. He was in Africa. It was, they were doing, they get you in these crazy positions. No one knew. I mean, let me tell you, no one knew Epstein. They're going to say, oh, they knew. No. All men like.
You got niggas be acting like they know what their best friend do 24/7. And nigga, if the individual don't want to tell you or keep something close to the chest, you're not going to know. But nobody is responsible for anybody else's action. Now, if it's blatantly in your face and after 2009, after he was a convicted PDF file, no excuses. Dead homies, nigga. We don't even have no conversation for each other. With that being said, before 2009, yeah.
I think that the ones that were there multiple, like, because, okay, I definitely get your point. Like, you going one time or two time, you're around, but like.
And I ain't gonna lie, anybody else saying anything different is wild. Your best friend don't know everything that you do. You could be with a nigga every day. He don't know what you do when you leave. She don't know what you do when you leave.
10 times, 15 times. It's
that you do with your significant other that nobody else knows, that you don't divulge with any individual.
Kind of like being around somebody. Like if I'm around you enough, I'm gonna know more about you.
But you would never know.
Oh, you wouldn't, nigga.
What kind of women I like?
Never.
Well,
and
me,
just,
the type
just
of
to let
person
you know, I
am,
like the ones that God made.
No, nigga, shut up, blood. No, you would not, nigga.
But
yeah, you gotta clarify.
It's
2026.
It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Don't cut my head off. But what I mean by that is, if you can go to an island and be on the beach and there's no paparazzi, there's no one running up and saying anything to you, you can finally sit back and chill.
Nigga, by this logic, if you disagree with this, you're capping. You're capping right now.
And it's an island. I mean, Johnny Depp used to own an island. If Johnny Depp invited you to his island, would you not go to his island?
Yeah, a lot of people own islands. I mean, Gene Hackman had an island.
Yeah.
You have
Don't do this, Maverick. Don't do this. You're just gonna give me another point to have to argue with you with. Don't do this. You're too intelligent for this, Maverick. Don't do that. Don't do that. After 2009, after he was a convicted PDF file, no excuse.
a lot of people like act a lot of actors.
And this guy was big money. You if you want to be in the money, you got to be around the money. And when you see his interviews of him before he passed, questionable.
Yeah. I was gonna say quotations. Just put some air quotes.
Before he passed, you're not thinking like they talk about when they say, and I say this. I'm sorry, this had to go down with my boy Puffy, and they were talking like every party he threw was a freak off.
Take that.
I've been to a Diddy party in LA when I was doing, and then when I was in the music industry, the people I was around, they paid for me and the individual to go to the party. It was popping, dead homies. It was.
I don't even believe any of the parties were freak offs.
You don't believe any of the parties were freak offs?
No, I think.
Interesting.
Let me tell you why. And I said this on TFU. Most people are talking smack about the Diddy parties because they couldn't get in the Diddy parties. Okay. And he was throwing the white parties way before this cat is throwing them, who owns owns them now out in the Hamptons. And if you were invited, just say, this is me knowing, if it was going to be a freak off, those people are curated who are into that. They don't just all of a sudden 11 o'clock and the music changes. That if you're going to be in an orgy is already planned.
Yeah, it's pre-planned, and you're inviting
right. They're not inviting you and wondering if you're going to do it, because if you're not into that, you're going to tell everybody what they're doing. So
you're going to buzz the mood. You're going to buzz everything. You're going to kill it.
Those party people are going to party with those who they know are getting.
Niggas ain't putting nothing up their nose. Nobody is forcing anybody to put nothing up their nose. This is literally all I got from that Netflix doc.
Down. So that's why I'm not saying all those. I know they wasn't. I went to a lot of those parties. I'd never seen any of that.
But how late did you stay? Because after a certain time, they said
remember, I have the weed. I'm the weed guy.
Okay.
So a lot of the weed that was there, and
he's got some fire.
Some of the broads that was there were the ecstasy people. So we had to be at the party.
Mm-hmm.
And when I met, why I was saying, because I don't want somebody to say, oh, he probably into young girls. If you go to Hooters, if you go to Twin Peaks, what you into, right? You're looking at these young girls. Nothing has ever changed. It's always been the cute, perky girls. Now, teenagers, I ain't into that. I ain't never seen, I ain't seen that. I just didn't. I always saw, young girls, the 22s, the 23s, 25s. I always seen those at parties because, you can tell them, hey, we're going to the moon. I want to go, and that they would be in the car. So when people would say things and they would act like, oh, he shouldn't do this and shouldn't do this. I'm just telling you, that's not how it gets.
Nah, John Sally really got the packs. John Sally he's in the cannabis industry right now. He has a couple of brands. He for sure has the packs.
Now.
So did you go to any white parties at all?
I went, no, I went to a party for the 4th of July, 1997. Diddy had in the Hamptons.
97 is crazy, John Sally. 97.
Me and my boy Michael Christian, and we had a car bring us up there. It was the longest ride to me. I don't like being in the car that long, but it was always Diddy always threw the parties.
Right.
He was always the party promoter, and you wanted to get into those parties. They would shut down New York City. So I was there, so I didn't see any of the things they're talking about.
So what about the girl in black? So during the white parties, you say you didn't go to the white parties. There was a girl in black at the white party.
A lot of people be speaking from an outside perspective when a nigga has actually indulged in whatever you feel me, like party or partaking in that kind of entertainment and know what's going on. It's not as I don't want to say glamorized because it is fancy and shit, but it's not everything they're portraying it to be. It's not just like all out freak man, yeah, that's me.
Parties
If
where
that was the case, this shit would have been out.
She was dressed black only because that's the party favor. So they're like, oh, so when you get there, to look for the girl in the black.
That I don't believe either.
You don't believe that either?
Mm-mm.
There's pictures of it.
Yeah, that's because that bro didn't get the memo that it was a white party.
So you don't believe like Ali Carter or none of these like whistleblowers at all?
No, not the total.
Interesting.
No, if you were at an orgy, you were invited to an orgy.
Okay, but hold on. Party starts, party goes on, then party ends. Then the freak off happens.
No, you're there because you want to be there. I'm not going to lie.
I mean, the girls that don't have anywhere to go, or the guy.
Niggas is not forcing nobody to be nowhere. Dead homies. It's not happening.
Guys that don't have anywhere to go, that don't know the party is
Will you maybe regret what you were into? For sure.
over. And they may be.
Niggas be happy to be around. And when I say niggas is men, females.
And I just heard something the other day. There was a party and it was over, and this girl was like, I want to stay with you, to the guy. And he was like, me? And she was like, yeah, I want to stay with you. And he was like, all right, cool. And everybody left. And he was like, what's up? She goes, are they all gone? He goes, yeah, if you don't give me $5,000, I'm going to say you raped me. Boom, boom, boom.
And it does get tricky that way. It does get tricky.
And
Like,
I've been to tons of parties in LA. I've been to most of the after parties.
Mhm.
And in the after parties, people are drunk. They're on X. They are on cocaine.
Yeah, they're on all kind of shit.
Right. They're on all the drugs in Hollywood. It wasn't subject just to Diddy. Those were the parties that, hey, at 4 o'clock in the
Leonardo DiCaprio dumps girls on their 25th birthday. Like, it's all, niggas have all type of strange shit going on.
morning.
Because they have access and can do whatever their particulars are. They don't want nobody over 25. That's what they can indulge in forever.
You know, that old saying, only thing open after 2 o'clock are legs and McDonald's. So, so you know what I'm saying? And Denny's and IHOP. So everybody knows what's happening after those parties. It was never a thing. I went to the midnight magic party, madness party at the Playboy Mansion.
Oh, I was gonna go there too. Yeah, okay.
Nothing crazy.
At the Playboy Mansion.
That's what I said. I said exactly how you just said it. I was like, this it?
Wait, let me clarify. I was gonna go to that subject, not to the mansion, you guys.
Yeah, the mansion.
I know, no, the comments would be quick.
Was not, because it was just the backyard. You really can walk through the house. You can't go in the house, like up and around.
Yeah.
Everything was in the backyard. There's no sprawling orgies. Everybody is trying to get a job in Hollywood. So
niggas don't like this because it's not the incriminating shit they want to hear. I tried to listen to his last interview. It seemed like he was holding back and causing confusion. You think John Sally is a paid opposition? I don't know if he has that much influence where they would invest time or energy into having him do that. I ain't gonna lie. That would be my only response to that piece. Peace in life.
Oh,
shout out to the community. Everybody double tap that screen real quick. I'm about to put up a poll. We're gonna see if y'all think John Sally on some bullshit or he keeping it 1,000. We ain't gotta agree. We can agree to disagree and still be cool. But everybody double tap that screen. Let's get to 100 likes. We've been getting to 200 every night. Shout out to the community. We 300K plus views this week. We on episode 120.
A lot of girls are having can't curse on this show here.
Yeah, you can. You can absolutely can.
A lot of girls fuck themselves to the middle, never to the top. And a lot of people and
it's always the middleman.
It's always right. And so, you know, I even been in the grotto and I'm like this looking, and it's just pretty girls sitting around talking to a guy who's not so.
Wait, pause. Okay? The grotto. There was nothing going on in the grotto.
There's got to be something going on in the grotto.
I said the same thing, bro.
It has to be.
Dude, I would go home and tell my wife, I would come back home and I'd be like, yo, it's kind of whack out here.
Damn.
Like it was
that's what makes me think like it's after a certain time.
It's got to be.
It's a little small group, but that's a group that I mean
it's curated for that.
It's curated.
Man, if y'all new to the community, that's the bylaws of this channel, man. We can agree to disagree. Let's just have a conversation. One individual will never know everything, but as a collective, we can figure it all out. For sure, need to get back to not everybody taking it so personal. We all not going to have the same ideology across the board. That would be weird.
Preset. It has to be.
Just because we don't agree on everything don't mean we have to dislike each other. That's also weird. You don't like, your best friend might like chocolate and you like strawberry. Y'all not best friends.
Only because everybody can't be in the know.
So X was big in the 90s, early 2000s.
Okay.
Let's just go with the 2000s, right? X was big. I'm telling you, there was no, and I.
Little Bits, what's going on? Shout out to you for checking that attendance box.
I'm 7 foot with eagle eyes. I am hawk-eyed looking for and at everything.
Shout out to Jermaine. What's going on, loved one? It's been a couple of days. What's the word?
And 1 o'clock, those parties are over at the Playboy Mansion.
So no sex in the champagne room?
No sex in the champagne room.
How?
And
she's definitely was or is a working girl. We're talking about 50 Cent BM. Yeah, from what I've heard in stories, I would agree.
This is a trip. Somebody's gonna say I'm tripping. I'm not. I've been at all of the parties. But
what about the underground
cut from a different cloth, mid-September, sis?
Tunnels though? Because that's been verified.
Okay, so
yeah, my son, a week apart.
So the underground tunnels go to the house across the street, so you didn't have to walk outside of the house. So those tunnels went to a house that those girls lived in, because only in the bungalows in the back did he have some girls living in that were like playmates that were, I guess, tour guides of the mansion.
Nah, it's still a lot of people, especially on the internet as well. Well, in all facets of life, when people don't agree, they take it personal. Their fight or flight kicks in, or when somebody feels intimidated by another person's intelligence, it automatically produces chemicals in the brain where you feel defense. You're in defense mode. So if you can't combat those feelings, those natural feelings, then if somebody holds the right answer and you may not be so right, you probably gonna feel some type of way. Like I just want the right answer. I don't care who's right. Just give me the right answer. I could be wrong. Yeah, he went to a lot of parties. Nah, Virgo. Me and my son Virgos, I guess.
But then you go underneath.
I'm not. I wasn't really into astrology. I thought it was pseudoscience until I did some digging, and our ancestors stood on that too. So I'm just now getting into it.
And some girls lived over there. It wasn't like,
but why they
hey,
gotta go
such-
underground?
Because
That's weird.
you would have to walk out on the street, across the street in Homey Hills. You've been to Homey Hills. There's no sidewalks, and they're wearing almost close to nothing, wearing bathing suits everywhere with feathers and all kind of stuff. It wasn't like you got to go in that room and close the door and somebody stands outside the door and hears you screaming, and then it wasn't like that. I'm telling you, man, I've seen it. I have friends who were playmates. It just wasn't like it.
So what about pig night? Did you hear about pig night?
No, I don't do pork.
Facts. So you'll just go on believing something that's false because you don't want to hear opposing side. What you asked me for if you ain't into it either, fool?
Well, there's a documentary on the Playboy Mansion where the former employees were saying that, yeah, every Thursday night, all the pimps from Hollywood Boulevard and Sunset will come up, and they call it pig night. They call the girls pigs, and they will be like, yeah, you know,
that's some white shit.
They said, how many pigs do you have? And that's what it was. And
so this is another reason why I don't believe that.
Okay.
Hef was very particular about the women and the girls who were making sure girls were in the right place because they were money makers. They were in the magazines. They were the posters. I remember I would go to photo shoots and see things, and it was nothing like that. I even know some porn stars. Like, it wasn't, when they said pimps from Hollywood Boulevard, tell me what street on Hollywood Boulevard did you know pimps are? None.
There are none. There are no, yeah, what the freak? That's not even where that happens at in LA. You got to go to you got to hit Figueroa. You got to go tap in with the Hoovers.
You can't tell me you do. There's no pimps on Hollywood Boulevard.
They said they would come from
Sunset.
Zero.
From Sunset.
Those are homeless girls.
No, they're not on Sunset either. No.
Who would do what they need to do to get. But I'm only telling you because I got to Hollywood in 1986. And when I came for the summer league. When I tell you,
I ain't heard that one, Nick, but I heard beef jerky. I heard of other things to refer to that type of life living.
I wanted to see everything. I rented a car. They let me rent a car at 21 years old, and I drove everywhere. I even drove in the jungle. And my guy called, and I was on the phone. I said, "Hey man, there's some nice stuff here. We do real estate." He was like, "Get off a rodeo." It wasn't rodeo.
Right.
Get off a rodeo.
I got a video dropping with conspiracy theories compilations in the morning. Y'all make sure y'all tap into that. And I got another one dropping in the afternoon. Make sure y'all tap in.
And I didn't
put the compilation together just for y'all.
See,
if y'all don't tap in, I gotta start making them kind of videos.
Figueroa, to this day, you can go see the prostitute. And then they said,
"Told you." He said you got to go to Figueroa.
Drove everywhere. I even drove in the jungle, and my guy called, and I was on the phone. I said, "Hey man, there's some nice stuff here. We do real estate." He was like, "Get off a rodeo." It wasn't rodeo.
Right.
Get off a rodeo. And I didn't see it. Now down in Figueroa, to this day, you can go see the prostitutes. And then they said, well, no, there was prostitutes on Sunset Boulevard. Yeah, they were, but you had to go down that street. It wasn't the whole street. You had to literally go to the street right off of, I don't really know.
I was waiting for.
For real, you couldn't get to the channel. I'm about to drop it right now, but I'm gonna drop the video, the conspiracy theory video, on this channel. I'm gonna see if I can convert it. If I can convert it, my niche right here, since y'all been doing it up with them videos. So we gonna Thanks for right on, Mike Matthews. Good looking for the sub. Shout out to you for joining the community. I drop 2 videos a day and go live every night.
Where the prostitutes were, but they also was on Santa Monica and La Brea.
That's Western.
Yeah. And then that's right. So you know where they reside. They wasn't getting.
All right, so if you're in San Diego, you know the landscape of LA, then, as do I. So you know there is no pimping and hoeing going on Hollywood Boulevard or on Figueroa. But they're definitely, I mean, not on Figueroa or on Sunset, but there is on Figueroa for sure.
Getting into Playboy Mansion. You know how you get into the Playboy Mansion with these.
Yeah.
So you had to literally be picked and curated. Hef was very particular.
So you don't think that Diddy's list with Epstein's list? Because I said you have 2 billionaires from New York and they don't know each other and there's no overlap.
No.
You don't think there's any overlap?
No, because if you read the Epstein file, they didn't want any black people.
True, to a certain degree.
No.
To a certain degree.
Black men, they do. White men of power do not like to see black men handle their women.
Well, yeah, true.
Period.
They were doing their thing, and then they even said in the files that black women weren't allowed on the island and some other stuff. So.
Yeah, and they were sexier. They knew this.
We gotta go to the island. I'm just kidding.
Like Hef like the stories Richard Pryor wrote about Johnny Carson. A lot of guys had these beautiful black women, but they were intimidating to the white women. So
what's La Brea like? La Brea is urban. It's getting a little gentrified, but it's urban. Not the hood, but it used to be the hood. Super used to be the hood.
That's always been. It's always been these black girls have been intimidating to the white women. And the white men love black women.
That was on Figueroa, Peace and Life and Light. That was Figueroa. Eddie Murphy.
The proven fact is how many anyway, but love black women. So black women have always had the short end of the stick. And not even, I said, white men of power don't like to see black men with their women. No white man likes to see black men with their women. So they did not have that and did not have that in common. There was no woman swapping, because I remember when I was in Florida, this white girl had kicked it with my brother and a white dude told her she was ruined. So they think that way.
I ain't gonna lie, that's for sure the link. I got it from that channel. Let me make sure. Go to channel. Yeah, it come up, bro. That's your phone. That's your phone for sure. Or whatever device.
Don't get it twisted.
There is a sector of white men that they have this weird fetish about black dudes being with their women. Like that.
Yeah,
like that.
Cockholes.
Yeah.
Copy and paste it, or copy. I'm about to comment from that page in the chat. Hold on.
Okay, but let me even explain it even crazier. They didn't like black men. There was only one black guy that was ever allowed to slip into porn, and that was Mr. Marcus. Black people had to start making their own porn.
Mr. Marcus is diabolical.
They do not like it. So to act like they were going to be there and hanging out with it, they don't like it. So, and I'm telling you, they used to make jokes that about a black guy's penis was so big it was floating on the water at the Playboy Mansion. And I was like, that's suspect.
Hella.
Yeah.
Hella.
And then two, and two,
Biggest
I know
boss.
they don't like it. So imagine in the 80s and the 90s and 2000s, they were not the way they are now. What changed the world now are the Kardashians.
For real? The link don't work? That's crazy. I just clicked it. But I just commented again from that channel. That's the channel right there. That's the channel I'm trying to turn into an all conspiracy theory channel. Unless y'all watch the videos on this channel, we're gonna see how the videos do tomorrow.
Yeah. But y'all don't get caught up. And I tell you, it's all.
That's the channel that just commented right there. That's right there. I don't know. That's weird because I just clicked it from this laptop.
These black people, y'all are victims of Americanism. You're not American. If you were American, we wouldn't need amendments. So they still don't like us.
That one don't work either. That's crazy. But that's the channel right there. So just click on that channel and go to it. Click on that channel and go to it because that's the channel right there. The one with the red logo.
To this day, they do not like us.
No, I mean that's
weird.
I mean, it's a whole system,
right?
That's passed down, so
right?
That's
You
documented.
think Epstein even said he didn't want any black girls, and he didn't want any black guys to be in a position either. You know, I mean, in The Godfather, he was like,
yeah, that's weird because it worked when I just clicked on it for sure. That's weird. But the channel I just commented from, that's it right there. Appreciate y'all. That's all conspiracy theory for sure. But I'm about to drop in videos on this channel too. So tap in for sure. Watch the fall of the cabal. Okay.
you know, their mentality, keep the drugs with the blacks and the browns. You know, they don't have souls. They still believe that.
Right. So obviously playing in the NBA and whatnot. So and then correlating that to the Epstein files. Crazy segue.
You're not working either. Click on that channel. Click on that channel.
David Stern, the former commissioner of the NBA, he was in the files.
Really?
Yeah.
What did they say he did?
They said he emailed Epstein or one of his colleagues. I don't remember to the detail. It was something to the effect of, "Hey, I'm ready for the orgy" or something like that. He was talking about orgies.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you know, David had such a tough job, so you know, you would be happy if he relieved some stress. You know, let me also say this: money begets money, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be around.
No, you got to click on it. You got to click on it and go. You got to click on the channel. Appreciate it, loved one. For sure. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate it for the support.
The richest guy or the guy who is the.
But I'm about to drop them videos on this channel, so be on the lookout for them for this channel. That's weird. That's weird.
Financier. And people are talking about he didn't graduate college. He didn't have the, yeah, but he had money. And when you want money for your foundation, for your charity, and you go to a place, you know how many people you going into? One of the best things Trick Daddy ever said was there's 150,000 Klan members, right? And you get 3 black people together, that's a RICO. But 150,000 Klansmen that is funded by the U.S. government. So they're going to see things differently. And what I mean by that is when they do it, it's okay. And you're going to go to a person, you know, black people used to love Donald Trump. He's in about 7 rap songs.
Yeah.
He did so much. And
right on for y'all subbing up to the other channel. I'm going to drop the conspiracy theory videos over there too, but I'm about to start dropping them here. I'm going to drop one in the morning, one in the afternoon. So y'all be on the lookout for them. I put the compilations together already. Overappreciate it. Dead homies. I don't know why it's giving us so much trouble, but appreciate it.
He did.
So if y'all don't know, I drop 6 videos a day, 2 on each channel. They all different and they don't have nothing to do with the live.
A bunch of things that help black people.
This was my mainstream hip hop channel.
But black people are going to sit around and hear the narrative and say, "Oh, he's a racist." Well, all of them are. If it was up to them or us, it's going to be them. It's nothing has changed. But I didn't see him as racist. I just saw
Candace, what's up?
him as a 79-year-old white man. That's the way I see him.
Yeah, true.
They're all the same.
I mean, to that point, I mean, I'm pretty much down the middle when it comes to that stuff. And when people say, well, Obama wasn't in the files, I'm like, well, for one.
Update. Big Homie.CC interview coming Wednesday. Big Homie.CC interview coming Wednesday. Hey, K Childs, check this out, family. I don't know if you don't know where you at right now, but you in the global community, you feel me? I'll sit here and meditate for 30 minutes and won't lose a viewer dead on me. Kick back.
For one, yes, he was.
He was?
Yes.
Anyway, like I said, Big Homie.CC interview on Wednesday, BH interview on Wednesday. Make sure y'all tap in. I know y'all will.
He was getting money?
So here's what he's doing. For one, Obama wasn't the first black president. I said he's the first gay president.
Oh my God.
All right. So let's square that out.
You believe that?
For sure.
How could you believe that?
No doubt.
You don't. Okay. So when he got in office.
Yeah, break that down.
When he got in office and he gave everybody hope, what's the first order of business that he did? He went straight to what group? The gay people.
Gay and trans.
That's it. That was his whole campaign.
You mean the power?
For everything.
You mean he went to the power? Because they are obviously the power, because you can't say anything about them.
But he ran his whole campaign on hope on the backs of black people. Oh, I'm black, so let's rally. And then he switched.
6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Me, BH. Have y'all questions ready in the super chat. Big Homie.CC interview Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Aki, right here.
Yeah,
he never went to black people.
That's his people.
He's never went to black people and said, "This is hope for us."
That's what the whole campaign was.
No, it was hope. He didn't say us.
A black person who says hope. It's like, hey, we can get in the White House. Let's all use hope to get there.
They knew.
They knew.
They knew
Come
exactly.
Y'all are tripping.
They knew.
It's okay if he is, but he isn't.
Okay. Give me a picture of Michelle Obama pregnant. I'll wait. That's a man. I'm sorry.
Give me a picture of Hillary Clinton pregnant. I'll wait.
But here's the thing, though.
You playing a chess player, bro.
But here's the thing,
That was good.
But you know what?
That was good.
But then you look at the kids. They don't look like them. They look like his best friend and his charity managers.
This your brother?
Yeah.
Y'all look alike.
People say
like all the time. They just say in the comments, like, yo, you look like the light-skinned version. You look like he was talking to himself.
Right. You ain't got those dimples.
I mean,
yeah, well, we not gonna be identical.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is,
but this is what I'm saying. Kids are going to look different. You know, some kids take on their grandparents' features.
That's true.
And to sit and when they kept playing it, you got to realize when they throw something out there and it sticks on the wall, they keep pushing it. I don't think Obama's gay. I believe Michelle.
Oh, it's all good, K Childs. I'll be dealing with a lot of trolls, you feel me? We get 1 million views, it'll be a lot of trolls. It's all good, loved one. For sure. It's love, brother. Appreciate you, Larry. Larry Coldhead. Good looking.
Michelle Obama is a female. I believe those of their children. Matter of fact, Sasha and one of my daughters, Sasha, were best friends at USC and didn't seem to be anything different. You got a mixture of him, which is white and African, and you got Michelle, which is American black. The mixture is going to look different. It's what I believe, and I
don't agree with John Sally on that. There's some weird shit going on with her having surrogates.
I know her brother.
Kick out no babies. Yeah.
I just think it was crazy that after Joan Rivers said that, everybody ran with it and everybody believed it.
And then she died right after that.
Well, she was dying anyway. Everyone's got to die.
Good point.
She was dying anyway.
But how did she die?
Like a human, without breath, heart stops, brain stops getting waves.
She died not of natural causes, is my point.
Oh. Well, her husband committed suicide.
Okay.
that wasn't natural either.
I mean, that's her husband.
Yeah, he
but again, it's very easy to pass off a suicide. If you know something, they can make it look like anything they want to.
This is why I wanted to be on the show. I think you're one of the most convincing people on the podcast system. I'm gonna tell you that. I think you're very convincing. But I also think a lot of it is set up to cause a problem.
Macron is a man. Ain't no allegedly about that. So John Sally kind of played a position that I'm gonna talk to BH. I'm gonna have him set up that Maverick conversation in person because he never responded to me about that. He glazed over that message. But he know I can be a little opinionated, you feel me? And you probably don't want me to press Maverick. But I ain't gonna press Maverick. Dead homies, I'm not. But yeah. John Sally is disagreeing with some of the shit Maverick is saying because Maverick he's saying some shit that sound good for TikTok and for views, but it doesn't work out in real life.
Do you know they were saying Jay-Z was in the Epstein files and this, that, and the other, and none of that was verified? All of that was made up because they wanted to throw his name on top of it, and they keep doing it. And you have to, which I had to learn. I was on Howard Stern. He had me on, but then this porn star got on and started talking about me, and then another time I had met an actress this night, and then when she was leaving, I was leaving, and then she was leaving behind me. Next thing you know, it was on Howard Stern that I was with her, and I wasn't. And my wife wakes me up and she goes, "You're on Howard Stern." I said, "Oh, I made it." She goes, "At my expense." And I go, "What happened? What did they say?" He was like, "But you was with, I was like, "No, I wasn't. I saw her at the club."
Who was I'm
Courtney Cox is not.
Make this happen. My computer don't do this. Oh, this is strange. My computer never do this. All right. My shit ain't did that in 120 episodes. That was weird.
And then when she was leaving, I was leaving, and then she was leaving behind me. Next thing you know, it was on Howard Stern that I was with her, and I wasn't. And my wife wakes me up and she goes, "You're on Howard Stern." I said, "Oh, I made it." She goes, "At my expense." And I go, "What happened? What did they say?" He was like, "But you was with, I was like, "No, I wasn't. I saw her at the club."
who was I'm
Courtney Cox is not Courtney Cox, the one who was on. I don't want to say her name because they bring it back up, but she was on Desperate Housewives, not Eva Longoria, the other dark hair. And
Yeah, I heard that. Epstein, the E-Man may have put his DNA in the jab. Some strange shit going on.
our kids play
I know
volleyball,
what you're talking about.
volleyball together too. And I was like, because I spoke to her, Lauryn Hill was there. They didn't say I was with Lauryn Hill. and, I was like, man, like give me something that's
He's
real.
like, give me a baddie.
I think that was a play for clicks, but when you have
John tweaking. Okay.
Here's two things though. This is what I go to. In order to convict somebody in the court of law, you need two things. You need eyewitness testimony and circumstantial evidence. Okay. But when it comes to Jay-Z, was he not riding heavy with Harvey Weinstein? There's a clip that shows him getting asked a question back in 2016, 2015 about Trump. 2017 about Trump. He froze up, and then Harvey Weinstein intercepts, and then, "Oh yeah, we're not taking any questions about Trump. We're here for Jay." And
okay, so
it's a grown man.
All right.
What are we talking about? Business interests protect other businessmen. If they have business endeavors together, nigga, I'm not about to have you slip up and fuck up the bag. I got this. Like niggas be putting. Chill out, Maverick. Kick back, blood.
I got a perfect answer for this. Everybody in Hollywood wanted to be in business with Harvey Weinstein. Dame Dash got that movie made because of Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
If you didn't go through Miramax, which was the name of it at the time,
Yeah.
you didn't get your movie made.
Or you didn't come to the couch and make that movie made.
Or for females.
Males too.
Yeah.
You know, it gets weird.
Well,
it gets weird.
Well, then that guy wanted to do it that bad. Richard Pryor used to make a joke about Paul Mooney. And you should hear these jokes about it. But there have been some guys who like men and like women. Not Jay. This is the deal. Harvey Weinstein gave Dame Dash a deal and they did a movie. Jay-Z, realizing if you're going to be in the movie business, you better be with the most famous and the top dog in this business.
Mm-hmm.
Harvey Weinstein went to my high school, literally was friends with my brother Ron when they were growing up in the 60s and 70s. He and his brother became Hollywood. So Jay being from Brooklyn, wanting to do films things outside of just being in music, all of them. That you have to think of every single move you were going to make. Like if you wanted to make music, it's craziest thing. The gay community, certain people in the gay community, not all of them, didn't like the things that Eminem was saying. Who stepped up for him? Elton John. You didn't hear another thing about it. So when you're around the most powerful people in Hollywood and you have to rub elbows with those people to be in a spot, you don't, like I said, you don't want to fuck your way to the middle. You want to be at the top. And if you want to make movies and get real money, you better talk to not the ass of the horse, but the head. And
I like John Sally right now. I'm not saying as an individual, but he's bringing some reality to these conversations. He's bringing some real world sentiments to it.
Harvey Weinstein was that person. He got caught up. Some of the women who said he did whatever he's done, Quentin Tarantino said he wished he would have said more, but a lot of people, it was called a casting couch before Harvey Weinstein.
He's just putting shit into like real life perspectives and situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this is the perspective you get in front of the camera, and this is what's really going on.
For
sure. No, that's not new.
Right. It's called a casting couch.
Right.
Now you don't sit on a couch. And if you really go into a casting, you're not on a couch. You're standing with your sides in your hand. There's a camera in front of you, and there's 4 or 5 people sitting there. They have to sit there all day with bad attitudes.
Right.
So if somebody goes, hey, you want this part, come sit here on the couch. They're not doing it to you on the couch. You mean they like, come here, get this done. This is the way it's going to be. And you either down with it or you not. So when people say they force me to do it so I can get this part, I don't care. You can cry me a river. You can say no. And if you go, no, I can't say no, I'll never get the part, then you should never get the part.
Which 2 things can be true. And I do see your point to where some of the women were like, hey, they were complicit in like, I need this role.
Highly weird for sure. And a lot of weird shit be going on off the bat. But also it be a lot of regret too. Motherfuckers will agree to something, but didn't think about it all the way through, and then try to put a spin on it.
So I'm going to do
X, for sure. The ones that, and I've actually said that, the ones who have come, who have benefited from it, and they're now coming out and saying stuff.
Yeah, they got $100 million
for sure. Like, they've already reaped all.
Now I'm like, oh,
they reaped the benefits. So there is that side too, for sure.
NBC used to stand for nothing but Cosby.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, when their advances didn't work and they didn't get to a point, he sexually assaulted me. I don't believe all of those people either. I don't believe a lot of these folks. I had a friend, she lives here, and I saw her, and next thing you know, she was one of the girls against Tiger. And I go, what are you doing?
Mm.
And she goes, they told me they were going to give me like 10K to say that I kicked it. She said that to me. And when they brought her out, and she was a known porn actress, Tiger had to settle with his mistress.
To make it go away.
She was gone without the
Set
$10,000.
Well, that's the same thing with Michael too. I mean, obviously with Michael, we found out, you know, they were lying the entire time, both times. So
Feds lost.
I think they're all lying. Because, and then let me
I
tell
don't
you,
know if they're all lying.
they're not all lying.
I don't think they're all
can't
lying.
because I can't move the goalposts when they say Trump is in the files and then Bill Clinton's in the files. Up, Jay-Z. Up, we got to stop it.
Chris Tucker was in the files. What they did, they went after the Prince of England because they compromised him. You saw The Godfather. All of a sudden, the senator wakes up and the girl is dead in his bed. Nothing has changed on how they get people caught up over sex.
So do we think that everything in the Epstein list is not true? Do you think everything in there is not
everything
true?
fabricated?
You know what's funny? They've had this Epstein list since 2012.
Yeah, they've had it for
probably even longer
than that, probably.
Why are we hearing about it now?
Well, again, I think two things can be true.
Why did
Regime change.
Why did the Democrats not bring it up?
Because they're
in it.
They're complacent.
Got this exclusive right here. You feel me? Exclusive steak ice cream. Dead on me.
So why would the Republicans let it out?
Because both sides are corrupt. Because most of them.
Why would they stop? Why would they stop their corruption?
Well, 90% of it was on the Democrat side, and then I would say 80-ish%. So
why was it not destroyed? Like all the artifacts from Africa.
Well, a lot of people are against Epstein or against Trump. You know, he fell out with Epstein. So that's the thing. So he despised him. And he donated a lot of money to the Democratic Party.
Yeah, that's on record.
That's on record.
Yeah.
And Republicans too. He donated a lot of money to them too. But
more to the Democrats.
More to the Democratic side because Hillary thought she didn't have to cheat and she thought she could win on her own, which she should have.
Yeah.
And then Trump won. He was like, "Oh shit, I won." Okay,
I'm gonna get in trouble.
And then
you wanted Hillary Clinton?
No.
Oh,
I'm saying the whole game is rigged.
Yeah.
She ran thinking that she can actually beat Trump fair and square.
My son had their French fries with the milkshake. I don't fuck with chocolate like that, so that got chocolate in it. So he had that one.
Didn't want another Clinton White House.
No,
had nothing to do with Trump. People didn't want the Clintons back in Washington D.C.
Why?
They didn't want it. You shouldn't have wanted it either. I mean, when he was in, we had 3 strikes.
Yeah,
it wasn't beneficial to us.
Worse. Yeah, no.
Like, and I keep saying this to black people. They said, "Are you a Republican?" I am not a Republican nor a Democrat. I am black in America. That means those two.
Yeah, it's just shaped like a steak, bro. It's strawberry.
Doesn't matter to me. Now, my brother Roland Martin is mad when I say that, and he's one of my unbelievable mentors. I don't have to know as much about politics if you know Roland Martin. He will tell you what you need to know.
He commented on one of my videos too.
Was it positive?
No,
of course not.
Well,
Shout out to Tariq. You know Tariq?
Yeah,
that's my guy.
Yeah,
Tariq.
Well,
Tariq and him, they've been having a little thing for years.
Well, yeah, because he was saying, well, it was probably something on Trump because we have a lot of Trump.
Oh,
videos.
okay.
Yeah.
But the fact that I bring it up, a lot of people don't do a deep dive on the Democratic Party because of who they are and where they come from. And
I'm gonna get in trouble on you, but I'm for it. I'm here for it. That's why.
No, but this is the thing.
That's why I flew here for it, because I'm here for it. Let me tell you.
He did.
Let me make this very clear. I studied slavery because I thought it was an amazing topic, and the Democrats used to tell them, vote Democrat or die, to black people that was allowed to get to the polls. And they said, well, John, the Republican Party has changed. Yes, it has. It has changed a long way since Lincoln. But neither party has benefited us as it should have.
Thank you, John. Left wing, right wing is still the same damn cockatoo. Cockatoodle little bird.
What they did is they destroyed us. When they destroyed the government, they destroyed the family. They sent it to Vietnam, and then after Vietnam, they gave us heroin and disco. They destroyed on purpose. It was systematically put into a situation to the point of us having a conversation now about Epstein and talking about his files that they've been talking about. Man, they've been talking about this Epstein file, and they giving it to you like breadcrumbs, breadcrumbs, breadcrumbs. That means it's not real. And the reason I say that is if it was something, they would have just laid it all out. Do we have the files on who killed JFK? Do we have the files on who killed MLK? Do we have the files on? No, they constantly said, oh, we'll release them later. Man, this is a smokescreen. And it's that big. Look to your right and your left. You're being bamboozled, hoodwinked, led astray.
I think that Trump is, well, for one, people don't realize when he says something, he's going to do it.
Yes.
He said, I'm going to drop.
Shout out to Flint, Michigan. You know, we the Bay and the Flint and Detroit, we like cousins.
Drop the files when I get in office. He dropped the files. Now people are like, well, you're in the files. And okay.
Niggas, like when or you can't have things both ways. You say the president don't control shit and he has no say so anything. So don't bring him up now.
Yeah, he was in the files and they show the 4 pictures that him and Epstein, but not later on. And they're not giving context of that.
But then you do know he didn't like the guy after a while.
Right.
Right? They did some shady deals down in Florida.
Yeah.
Epstein was pissed at that. So it got to the point where they were screwing over one another. Not one another, screwing over.
Yeah.
So it was, somebody said to me, I did, my boy, Dr. Farad out here, I did his podcast and
I'm in Oakland right now, my boy.
I saw my one of my heroes, Jim Brown, in there meeting with Trump, and Kanye was there, and Jim Brown was meeting with him because Jim Brown
is still just chicken. It's still just a lame ass bird, left wing, right wing. It don't matter.
Wanted him to help reform prison, do work on prison reform, which he's doing. So we have to take these crumbs.
Hey, for sure, MP. Shout out to Nick Patterson for joining the community. Your narrative is always welcome. I'll be here tomorrow night and look out for that video in the morning.
We are not white. They do not
check in with the Big Homie.CC interview 6 p.m. Wednesday.
Consider us. We are not white. They are not considering us. Diddy said we should have our own party. Do you know how powerful we'd be with our own party? You know why we'd be powerful? Because the grandchildren of the racists want to be black. And they would do what we say, and that would cause a problem.
My thing is this: Diddy, Jay-Z, all these people, why didn't they do it? Like Oprah, all of these people had all of this power for so long.
No power. It's an illusion.
Right.
It's an illusion. You know, Kanye said, slaves for 400 years, I think it was a choice. And people got pissed at him because he never learned about all the slave revolts, right? But then one day you went to school in Georgia. I went to school in Atlanta, Georgia. Mm-hmm. And one time I went to buy some land and I realized, it might have some black bones under it. Maybe a lot of black blood over there because Georgia was the largest slave state. And I realized if there was a slave state in Columbus, let's just say in Valdosta, Georgia, I just picked that because it sounds good. And you ran away, you were running to another plantation. That's like being in the neighborhood, and y'all would know what I mean because y'all from LA. That'd be like you're down there in the 20s and you run up into the 60s.
Oh yeah.
You're still in the same muck.
Yeah.
So
you still in the same bullshit.
In the same. So you're not. When you think, hey, we're going to do something and we're going to do it positive for black people, you have to announce it. As soon as you announce it, it's squashed. Right? It's squashed. They're not going to be. Jay-Z and Diddy still got a check from someone.
Yeah, they were made.
And that's the point Dame Dash was making. Is
right.
That you have to build your own.
But you can't. It's their game. That's like you saying going to the Monopoly game.
And what do Dame Dash got right now? It's not a motherfucking thing. So either play the game or you don't.
Game. You don't get the hat. You don't get the car. You said, I'm gonna take the water bottle. The water bottle is not a part of the game. So you can't get in this game. And Sam Cooke tried to do it. I know earlier I said, who's Sam Cooke?
Right.
Sam Cooke was the biggest thing in music at one time. Now check out conspiracy theory. He got killed
For making
right
his own
there
record label.
on Central when Central was before it was the 105 freeway. It was Black Heaven, and he got killed by a woman, a prostitute, that said she had to shoot him twice, and she didn't go to jail because she said he was trying to rape me. And your mom and everybody else will tell you, Sam Cooke didn't have to try to rape nobody, but he was put in this situation, compromised, and all of a sudden, you had to wonder who Sam Cooke was. So they can make you big and they can make you disappear.
I think that was CIA, to be honest. Because what he was doing, he was creating his own
Caucasian investigation or something. Yeah. Yeah.
Nefarious.
Yeah. Let me tell you. They also, there was a thing called Watergate. I know you don't know. Isn't that the scariest thing? Let me tell you how scary it is that I said the word Watergate and people right now are Googling Watergate. The biggest scam or the biggest crime ever by a president. They broke into the Democratic.
To steal the files, right?
To steal the files. A Black man who was security guard called the cops. They get busted. President has to resign. We don't even talk about it. That was bigger than anything, the Epstein files and all that stuff. They have a way. When they want you to know something, it's in front of you. And the problem is I have a memory, I read, and I'm blessed to have been around during certain times of this lifespan. But bro, I'm telling you, that Epstein file stuff and Donald Trump, they need to dead that. I'm just telling you, it's bigger fist and fry than what happened back in the day. And they're going to be, well, what about the kids? My daughter.
So what if it's real? What if the stuff that's on there is real? They're talking about eating babies and it's ran by the cult and all this stuff.
I'm a Morpheus to you. What is real? I don't believe that either.
But there's satanic cults though that exist that actually do ritualistic,
that I believe that part.
Acts and I mean, there was a show that Oprah did years ago, probably the real Oprah. That's a whole nother rabbit hole. But
see, Maverick needs to stop bringing all his sources from TikTok. That's another TikTok fact.
There was an episode back in the 80s where she was interviewing this Jewish lady, and she would say, yeah, we're a nice Jewish family, and we we go do our thing in the day, and then at night we put on our robes and we sacrifice babies because we worship the devil.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is a real thing. This is on Oprah. This was like the stuff that she used to do. And
what happened? This is going to trip you out. Did she follow up the story?
I don't even remember. I don't think so.
I'm telling you, she didn't. You know why? Because all of a sudden she was like, this ain't real. This chick is a crazy person. Why would this chick going on national television be allowed to say any of the things she said? Why? Because I'm going to tell you this, Oprah's show was not live. It was taped. And if it was real and these people had something to worry about, that would have never made it to air. We used to only have,
or it was real, and that's why they didn't.
And they're like, "There's no way we can follow this up.
We can't follow. Wait, hold on. She's really doing this shit?
If it really was going on, and she was Jewish, and she was talking about the Jewish people doing it, it would have never made it to air.
I mean, well, why even give it the light in the first place?
Because it's going to make you. That's what it's going to do to you. It's going to make you look over here. That's so crazy. Boom, boom, boom. It's just sensationalism. I don't believe any of it. I don't believe. I'm like Mos Def. I don't believe in the boogeyman. I don't believe in satanic worship.
You're not going to believe that, John Sally. You're just being silly right now. Because yin and yang, the law of duality. If there's holy, then there's Satan. So you can't have one without the other, Johnny boy. Everybody double tap that screen, hit that like button. Appreciate everybody's support. Shout out to anybody that sent a Cash App, Super Chats, even though YouTube take 30% and gifts keep me able to drop this content nonstop every day. Make sure y'all go check out my long form videos on different subjects than the lives. Over appreciate the community.
So you don't believe none of that's real?
No, I believe
there's people out there doing that.
Yeah, I believe people are out there with pentagrams and doing all that and making movies. I believe that stuff.
So you don't believe nobody in the industry is doing any of that?
In the industry?
In the industry.
Sure they are.
I'm gonna look at y'all. I know people in the industry that do deal in dark energy.
Do you think voodoo is dark?
I think it's about intention. I don't think it's dark or light, because when you're talking about magic and rituals,
you don't believe in magic?
I do,
for sure.
So that means you're into the dark. You're into the
not
occult.
necessarily. There's dark and there's light.
It's a tool. It's all about intention. However you feel like you want to use it.
This is what the Freemasons believed in.
Oh.
As above, so below. Correct? You don't know?
That's in the Bible.
Okay. But duality.
That's in the Bible.
You don't believe in duality?
Yeah, I think you got two eyes. I think you got two nostrils. I think you got two sets of lips. I think you got two arms, two legs. Arm, leg, a head. I believe it. I believe everything has duality. I think night and day. I believe female and male.
So you believe in like intention, or like, okay,
yeah, things can be used. Like the gun is not bad, but the person behind it is using it.
100%.
Whoever I can.
Guns don't kill people. People kill people.
Of course, I can protect my family or go rob a liquor store. So
right. Either way, you can make anything that you feel great. Did you also know that Satan, because they keep saying satanic, Satan was known as Morning Star. He was the angel that brings light.
Yeah, the light bringer.
Right. Baal is the bad person.
I'm glad you said Baal,
because Baal's in the files too.
Right. Epstein named his bank account Baal.
Now, why would he do that?
Ball.
Because you wasn't going to look for it.
It's ball, first of all. But anyway, let's get to 100 likes. We just hit the 2-hour mark. We get to 100 likes, I'll tack on another hour. It's Friday. We could do 5 hours tonight. We've been going 4+ strong this whole week. 200+ likes. Let's get to 100 likes so we can keep this live going till 3 in the morning.
Because you
push another hour.
Think it's so off level that you were not going to do it. And if you want something to be hidden, you put it in plain sight.
So
I told you I couldn't wait to get on this show.
But that's the thing, though. This is great. No, this is good, because there's a little thing called social media now. Right?
Yeah.
Information moves at the speed of light now, to where
even false information.
Well, either way, whether it's false information, but even when you're fed false information, you're going to see something and be like, oh, is this true? And then go research it yourself and go find the truth.
How?
There's many different ways. Cross-referencing.
I just told you, if you're in this plantation and you run from the plantation, you're running to another plantation. All of it that you are able to get to is false.
I don't, he doesn't know that for a fact, but I get what he's saying. He's saying whatever's out there, no matter whatever you learn, they allowed you to have access to be able to learn it. No matter how you stumbled across it, how secretive you think it is, it's only out there because they allowed it. That's what I think he's getting at. I think that's his overall narrative.
All of it. And once you punch in one thing, it's going to lead you down an alley, because that's the way they want you to go down this alley, and they're going to give you these things.
It's Aleister Crowley.
You think you're putting the pieces, but it may not be the right pieces, or just the pieces they're giving you. Now, if you got on the dark web, I bet you can find a whole lot more of the things that they cannot control. That's what the Matrix is about.
Well, that is a lot of stuff that they do cross-reference through the dark web.
That's 98% of the internet.
A lot of the internet, yeah. A lot of the information.
Yeah, because there's no light on it, and they call it the dark web because no one is shining light on the truth of it. I sat around one day and I realized I did ayahuasca, and after I realized none of this shit is real. and everything they wanted us to know, and they wanted to talk about. If it's not real, I just don't think a lot of people are truthful. I don't think, and this is my opinion, and I don't think a bunch of things that we would see. One of my daughters is so democratic. She was so, I'm telling you, 2016, she was standing over my shoulder. And it's like, I better see Hillary when you jot it down.
I hope you scratched that back out, erased it.
Well, this was the deal. You know, I had done events with President Trump. Operation Smile. That was a charity he put a lot of money into. I was hosting it. It was great. And it was all these rich, well-known people in New York. I didn't go to no orgies. I didn't get on no islands. I was, you know, one of the 2 black people they let get in, token, if you want to call it. That was funny enough, and, you know, they put on stage to get the money for Operation Smile. I'm telling you, I believe they're all crooked. I believe in order to be a politician, you have to be crooked.
I believe that.
No, you have to move.
There's no way. You can't move in there.
No, and that's what I said.
Sure.
It's all shit, no matter how long you in it.
So how are they crooked and corrupt on one side, but they're not going to be doing satanic rituals on the other side? Because if they're corrupt through and through, right? They have no moral compass, whatever the case may be. But then
it makes it even more believable.
But that's the thing. When people say, I don't believe in magic, or I don't believe in this and this and that, I'm like, okay, cool. Turn over your dollar and look on the back of your dollar.
Okay,
We're literally speaking Latin.
I got your answer.
The reason there's a pyramid with an eye on it on the back of your dollar, and we don't believe in any of this at all. When they use symbolism, esoteric knowledge, all these different things, when you're looking at E pluribus unum, from one comes many, that sounds like a cult. Orbis Novus Seclorum, Order of the New Ages. Who are they talking about? Why are we speaking Latin? This is America, right?
Because it's Latin is the base of all languages that we speak.
Okay, so we're talking about ancient what? Ancient Rome. So we're talking about Roman law. We're talking about all these root words and etymology that we're thinking we're speaking a language, and we're talking about something else.
I'm going to lose my thought. I almost lost my thought.
I'm just saying, why would they name...
You wanted to say this. Okay. Do you know all of the Klansmen are Christians?
Yeah. They use the Bible in slavery.
So is that satanic?
No. That's just manipulation.
It's the same thing.
Of course.
It's not.
That's my point.
So this is what I'm telling you. If you believe in what you just said, then you're telling me Christians are satanic worshipers.
No, they're under the guise of Christian.
Which would have to be satanic, because all of these people who are doing evil things were still going to church on Sunday, and they were praying to Jesus Christ. So that would make the Christians satanic.
It could be, because
it would make those fake
particular
Christians satanic.
Yeah,
for sure. But that doesn't mean all of them are.
The devil said the best way.
He
said the best way to manipulate the world is to convince that he doesn't exist. Now where would he hide? He said in order to take over, where would he hide? He would be in the church.
Morning Star. Why are you clapping, Maverick? Why are you clapping? Why are you clapping?
How crazy it is. There's certain shows that can't get greenlit, but they greenlit a show called Lucifer. Had 2 seasons. And they were showing that Lucifer had a heart, and Lucifer was mad at, and they were trying their hardest. But when you read into the book of Enoch, they don't say the same things that the Bible is saying. So that's what I meant. You're getting reference from places that are literally put there for you to run in a circle.
Well, I think also too, it's about seeking knowledge, because they're giving you half the story. This is why books were taken out.
I studied Scientology. I studied Santeria. And I went in, and boy, they were, oh my God, as soon as you say that, it's demonized and it's Satan. No, it's just
Scientology is not.
Yeah, Scientology.
I know Santeria, and they say, oh my God, it's voodoo. It's just not white. And when it ain't white, it ain't right to them.
Wait, pause. Because I actually know somebody, and
You don't know nobody.
I know
yeah.
exactly who you're talking about.
You know exactly who I'm talking about. And
that's the one that's in the industry? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. And you
Yeah.
You can't leave us hanging like that. Who you talking about?
Oh, I can't say her name.
That one is
I can't say her name only because she's actually a really good friend, believe it or not. The only thing that I never questioned her about was the fact that where she was living at the time, I actually went into a closet thinking I was putting something up.
And she had an altar.
It was like a coat closet, and it was an altar.
It was an altar, not okay.
But it was a burning altar.
Right.
Like it was literally on fire. And the first thing I did was question her, like, you gonna kill us? You have a burning something in your closet and it's closed. And that was the one thing. Then she told me she said, oh, this is, Santeria. And then I was like, okay, pause. I'm going to go research that and see exactly what that is. And
we got to turn the camera on here. You ain't just going to be a voice in the back. Let me say this to you.
It was crazy. It was crazy. I found out things that
I'm so happy you said that.
Was really weird.
It's always crazy when it's not white Christian. It's crazy when it's not white Christian. I know somebody didn't watch Sinners because they were like, oh, they're glorifying vampires. But then I was like, so y'all didn't watch Black Panther? Oh, I watched Black Panther. I said, he went and talked to the ancestors.
Yeah, no. I just recently watched Sinners.
Right.
Sinners.
Democrats are always voting for lawlessness. We're not a group of either over here. We're a group of individuals. We don't put ourselves on the constraints of any political party.
But in Black Panther, he went and talked to the ancestors.
Yeah, of course.
Right. So guess what? That right there is not Christian.
They definitely
every time
they definitely missing everything he's saying. I didn't say it out loud because I wanted to listen a little more. But Maverick approach is sounding a little closed-minded. I don't like the way he's responding to these topics.
They do something every time they
you don't have to agree, but you don't have to shut it down either. You can just listen. You don't have to argue.
Say something. And I'm not dumping on Christians. Y'all got to get that. I just don't believe what the white man has left for us is real for us. And what I do believe in is that Yoruba and Santeria, which are connected, is what
I ain't seen Sinners either. Let's get to 100 likes and we'll keep this live going. We'll push it out another hour. Shout out to the community. Shout out to my OG Global members.
Have dealt with. Even in the Native American. My father was a Blackfoot Indian.
Except at the voting poll when you vote for Democrats. Like I said, right wing, left wing, same bird. In my community, we're not upheld to any political constraints.
Even what
we understand that politics is another Hollywood baller show, down to Candace Owens and anybody else.
We did here. We were connected to spiritual beings, the spiritual realm, and that's considered demonism.
Well, yeah, I get down with that all the time.
Right. So the demonism.
So you must be new. Your favorite barber. In this community, everybody has their own narrative, own perspective, and we can agree to disagree. There is no echo chamber over here, and we don't get in our emotions. Nobody has the same ideology across the board.
Isms are the ones who work with Satan. That's why
I voted for Kamala. You definitely don't know me. Never voted in my life. I don't rely on a system to change things for myself. Systematic things weren't made for us to prevail. So we'll never thrive within a system.
I'm telling you.
The second that we got away from I am and you became your occupation or whatever that you can produce to be tax positive for the government, you lost. We got to get back to what an individual is besides their occupation and what they can do to be tax positive.
Every time it doesn't coincide with their lies, it's Satan, and it's the worst thing. Satan, it's the worst thing in the world. I was like, huh.
If you are gonna vote. Do what Salika just said. Salia, vote for the person, not the party.
What if we just work on a spiritual level and we wouldn't have anything to do with the religions that have enslaved us, including Islam.
Thank you for not voting. Well, as long as you're relying on them and the systematic way of things to fix whatever you got going on, you're gonna be in the same place, my boy. Good luck.
Muslims that have enslaved people in Iran and all these different places. When we deal with our spirit, it's not about enslavement. But those two religions dealt with enslavement. And anytime you had to deal with something and I had to worship, I said to my mother, she said, when you coming back to the truth? I said, when I find it. And I'm constantly looking for it. So I did research it. Now, Scientology, I went into it because I wanted to know.
Santeria is what Yahuwah punished us for following the ways of the Cantonites. We are supposed to be set apart. Okay. That's a good comment.
Same reason L. Ron Hubbard and the Scientologists were the ones who were funding all the movies. So they had a bunch of Hollywood people involved.
Yeah.
So when they're funding the movies, you were going, like they said, chase the money, find the money, follow the money. And I went in there, and what I learned is that their whole thing was make you the best. Right. I didn't get to that level. I got to the level of know as much as you can and become the best person you can become. That's what I got out of it. I
can't fuck with Scientology. Yeah. Only because I looked at the person who created it. He was a science fiction writer.
Oh, you're going to get me. Boy, I'm really playing chess here.
No, but do you know where he came from, though? Like who his mentor was?
I know he was a navigator. I know he wrote under 27 different names. The reason we even have the idea of Mars is he created it. The Marsh
milk sandwiches. I pretty much agree with your sentiment. At the beginning, I think it was closer to what it was supposed to be. Now it's some fuck shit. Now too much money is involved.
His word.
It's not about the betterment of the individuals. It's about governing everybody's mental control, symmetry.
He created all of that stuff. All the science fiction came from L. Ron Hubbard.
Okay.
He wrote all the cartoons and the movies that first came out. And this is what it always has to start from someplace. And I realized Martin Luther, right, didn't like what was happening with the Christians. So he started the Lutherans.
What is he talking about? Science fiction came from one person. How is that? What?
Then the Presbyterians, then the Methodists, then the Presbyterians, then the Jehovah's Witness, then the Seventh-day Adventists, then it was the Mormons. These are all started by white people that wanted to be head dog.
Okay.
So
going back to L. Ron Hubbard, though. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. So do you know about Jack Parsons?
Jack Parsons.
Okay, so you don't know Jack Parsons.
No, I do. I read a book on Jack Parsons.
Okay, and then he worked with Aleister Crowley as well. Do you know Aleister Crowley?
Yes, and all of these were supposed to be great minds in the 50s.
Who energy is all John Sally?
Okay, so but they also did satanic rituals in Pasadena, and L. Ron Hubbard was an apprentice under Jack Parsons and Aleister Crowley.
Yeah, well, so also, if you read a Parsons book, it's also going to tell you, besides what they did in their off time, tells you how
that's a major beside.
That's a crazy beside. I'm just saying.
Well,
that one kind of crazy.
Let me just say this: a lot of the
we can't sideswipe that one.
I know, but a lot of the people who, and this is why it's funny. When I got Parsons' book, you know, I sat there all the time, and I wanted to know where it.
I feel you cut from a different cloth. I feel you, sis. I think he's pushing a narrative. But you know what? I think I'm still in a trap. Excuse that. But I think he is trying to bring a sensible aspect to the public. He knows what platform he's on, and he's trying to get people to think. I think he's playing devil advocate. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt.
It all came from is why I was able to go down the list. I said to my mother, "Why are you Jehovah's Witness?" And she was like, blah, blah, blah. I said, "Mom, not until in 1954 when they said blacks can go to the same church as whites, 50% of Jehovah's Witnesses fell out."
Exactly. I feel you are on point, Sheik Jones.
50. Those white people say, I ain't going to church with those Negroes. Now Jehovah's Witnesses are 85% black. And all of them come from some form of wanting to be and really bad people when they get power. Power definitely corrupts. I watch Lord of the Rings. Once you got that ring, if you wasn't right for it,
I only respond to statements, not questions. You haven't asked the question.
but it can
Nor sent the super chat.
corrupt you.
Right.
So yeah, he might have in his own been pulling whatever energy he thought he needed to pull. I just don't believe, once again, I don't believe to follow any man. The Bible also says that, right? You're not supposed to follow any man. And I stopped paying attention on how they put the book together. I literally started questioning it all the time. When I went to Egypt, you know, my guide was sitting around telling me stuff, and I was like, that's not true. That's not true. And she wasn't understanding that I was 30 years older than her, and I had been enamored by Egyptology for all of these times. Moses turned his staff into a snake. Moses was able to forecast the future.
Is that not magic?
Like, all of that is spirituality. And you can look at it, and they looked at him as he was demonized. He even said, "Your God," because they all had different gods. So I just think that way. I'm probably going to get what y'all call canceled. Not that I care. But
yeah, it's 2026, John.
Yeah,
Come on.
I don't care. I'm old enough now young enough to know what I want, old enough. Well,
white Europeans made the most advanced and industrial country in the world. You have to be an ignorant individual. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a great time. This is a great time, John.
I just think they only give you.
You still wrapped up in the set of lies that's agreed upon. You got to relearn your history.
A part of the paper. I went on my guy Billy Carson's show, and he is one of the most knowledgeable people I've ever met. And I was going to go back to Egypt with him and go along the Nile. I just want to spend tons of time as I could finding things out about the past that can help us in the future.
Right.
And
I heard that name, Billy Carson. Where do I know that from?
No, yeah, but you seen Billy.
They say anything without knowing any knowledge. They put their hours in, or I wouldn't be watching them. Unless you're talking about the chat.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. So jumping ahead a little bit to Egypt stuff, I want to get your take on that because you said you had some lineage in the Blackfoot, and whatnot. Do you think America is the original?
Who asked me about Blackfoot? Was that today or yesterday?
Holy Land?
100%.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you for
that.
because we was really about to fight.
We gonna go for that one.
You know, and let me tell you, because if you don't feel comfortable here, like black people say,
longest Cash App name ever. Are you typing it in to send some money, or why are you worried about it?
I'm gonna get to the motherland. I feel so comfortable in America. And they go, that's because no, I just feel comfortable here.
Right.
I've been wanting to go, and this is a trip. I've been wanting to go to the Grand. I've never been to the Grand Canyon.
Me either. I want to go.
Okay, I just went, and it's a certain feeling you get there.
Yeah,
like no other. Like
it's a vein.
It's something else. Definitely.
I want to go. Only the closest I got is watching Will jump out of a helicopter.
Yeah. I remember that.
But when they said there's certain places you can't go, I cannot wait to go.
Yeah.
Nah.
Well, 80% is owned by the government.
Why do you think that is?
The whole government is owned, the whole country is owned by the government.
Yeah, in a sense, yeah.
I'm not gonna let you out of this, son.
But what he means, you can't go down. Like they will
they'll
come after you if we go down there.
Because it's such a smart.
Who invented stealing cars? White people.
Place to put. You know, I lived in Northridge at one time. I would say Chatsworth, but that's where all the porn was made. So I'll say Northridge. I lived in.
I used to work in Chatsworth.
Yeah, I know. From Vivid. And I used to, and one day, you know, I'm showing my brother. My brother came to heal. And
the individuals in the old world were the greatest architects of the universe. The Tartarian Empire, they're definitely top 2. They built the America that we admire today.
I said, hey man, you can go literally on top of this mountain. And we go up there, and I never paid attention to this green fence. It felt like Interstellar. I was like, what's this fence? And my brother goes, well, they said do not enter. I said, who's going to stop us?
Who invented sunscreen? I'm crying. Let's get back to niggas on the planet where they can't even go out in the sun. That's the real question. Why is that?
As we turned the corner, there was a soldier there.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, please back on the other side of the. I was like, whoa.
Damn. Yeah, something going on.
And then there was methane gas, right? When had moved everybody out of Porter Ranch. You know where it comes from? It doesn't come from just the cows. It comes from silos. And the silos that if you attack
in Porter
America,
Ranch?
in Porter Ranch, those mountains, right off, I'm gonna tell you the street too.
Right
off DeSoto.
Off of DeSoto.
Off DeSoto.
Straight
Okay.
DeSoto ends, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Then it's a curve. You
It
go up
curves. Yeah,
and it
yeah.
go all
The white communities, before you come over here, you got to know your statistics, Jeb. You got to know your numbers. You done came to the wrong place.
the way up to there.
I could walk you down too easy. I'm not going to do it tonight because you're not even a good opponent.
Those are silos. Those are
Oh,
where
yeah. See, yeah.
those are where our nukes are.
Get
And-
the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
and you get off the freeway and you go right, and you're gonna go up this, and then you can't go.
Right.
I kept going. So you can hike. No, you can't hike. Telling you that's where our silos are. I think the
Oh,
same thing
shit.
happened in the Grand Canyon. I think they had literally figured out a way of putting things there. So of course, there was a great movie on with Edris, a great TV series. It's called House of Dynamite.
Okay.
Oh, I was just about to watch that.
Watch that, man.
No,
Watch
I was literally just about to watch.
Hey, don't let nobody, don't let what the fuck is going on? Don't let nobody fuck up your frequency or vibration, Chica.
A new show? Or
Yeah, man. It's dope. House
Yeah.
of Dynamite. What happens if somebody launches on us? What would happen?
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's
always in the
dope.
movies.
So
It's
always
just
in the
understand that we have to have nukes someplace. People think the nukes are in the water. No, they got to put them to
they
a
gotta
place
put them in
a place that they can get to, and they can't have nosy Americans going around taking pictures and selfies next to a nuclear warhead.
Yeah.
So they're gonna make sure that those things are hidden. And you know what though? They said 80% of it you can't go into. I just think there should have been somebody who knew how to sneak into there.
Well, that should tell you something.
Nicolas Cage. Go get Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Right?
I think a portal down there, man.
Well, I think,
Yeah.
there's portals down there only because if you look at the type of rocks down there, so they have quartz, a lot of quartz down there, red rock quartz,
Yeah.
and it's highly conductive, and a lot of lightning hits it.
Pyramids have that too.
Yeah, so they're saying that those can be possibly stargates because of the lightning and it charges and how they can harness that energy.
You can make a portal right here in this room if you wanted to, if we all meditated at this.
If you still think Americans brought Africans over, the Europeans brought Africans over to America, you're still indoctrinated. You need to disassociate from that indoctrination, relearn your history, relearn a set of lies that was agreed upon, and get a different perspective.
The same frequency.
Open your eyes, ask a few questions.
Frequency.
If you think the Atlantic slave trade happened how it was taught,
We were talking about that the other day.
Yeah, we had a
Frequencies.
remote view.
you must still think they built Yankee Stadium in 1923 in 250 days with hammer and chisel on horseback and buggy.
Hero on here. We were
Yeah.
talking
I
about
went
that.
to when I was in India. Part of the deal, I did a documentary, and we called it "The Missing Piece," PEACE. And I went from New Delhi up to the Golden Temple, Amritsar, and then I went up to Dharamsala to have an audience with the Dalai Lama, and we were right in the Himalayas. Right, we're sitting in. I'm looking. I said I'm the only player in the Himalaya. But I was
Shout out Martin.
right there. Yeah, and I know when those monks are sitting chanting, and the energy at that place was amazing.
Yeah.
And so I think you can make a portal, may not be a circle that we walk through, but we can definitely transcend into other places if you think at a higher level.
Yeah,
For sure.
It's all frequencies.
Reverend Ike used to try to tell black people they didn't want to hear him.
Oh, yeah.
They did not want to hear Reverend Ike. They were like, oh, he's all about money. And he said, isn't everything about money? And they didn't want to hear Reverend Ike.
Very true.
Yeah.
The frequencies is very interesting only because, again, going back to
Cannibal Connoisseur, you can learn something from a 3-year-old. You lack intelligence, thinking I don't know anything. That would be crazy. Capital K. People ain't here for no reason.
the demonization of things.
You think I got 1.5 million views in 4 months from not knowing nothing, bro?
They try to demonize that too.
Yeah.
So
I studied Kabbalah too.
Yeah.
You think you've been in this chat for 3 days with opposing positions and I don't know nothing? Let's be real, bro.
And when I was in the martial arts heavy, my
you've consciously came in this live multiple times.
My sense,
but I don't know nothing.
Say
you don't even believe that, bro.
Was a high figure in Kabbalah, and I was playing for Miami, and I didn't like the coach. I wasn't playing my best.
Who was the coach?
I don't like hurting his feelings anymore. I used to hurt his.
He's still coaching?
No, thank God. But
I'll find out.
Kevin Lockery. I didn't like him.
Okay.
And he was like, "What did I ever do to you?" And he was
didn't
so
give him a ring.
He was so damaged that he didn't realize how he was treating me, and then he had another brother trying to hurt me on court. Like he didn't get it. Hurt people.
Yeah.
And Master Barons would sit down before I went to the game, and they would sit and they would meditate, and it was called floating me. And I literally felt like I was off the ground. And they would kind of put me in a hypnotic state. I'd get 19 points, 12 rebounds, and then, it was amazing what the mind can do, how powerful the mind is. So you can go to these portals.
No, that's also an ignorant assessment. Definitely don't believe everything that you hear on the internet. And where do things on the internet come from? Reality, right? So you can't learn none at YouTube University? There's nothing on YouTube that would enlighten you? That's idiotic.
Without going through something like you see in the movies. It's a little bit different.
Yeah. It's always in the movies. That's why I like a lot of the Marvel movies, because they put it in plain sight with that stuff.
Yeah.
With Loki. Have you seen Loki?
Yeah.
I sure do in 4 months on my 3rd channel. Keep up.
Yeah. And see, that was another thing, right? Greek mythology that would have to be demon. That would have to be Satan.
Doing 30K plus a night, and you one of them.
Right. Satanic but again, it's all intention based. I think that, and you look into some of the gods, like Zeus is actually the devil and all this other stuff, and they invert a lot of things.
Those are Christians talking about things that they can make simple. They made it simple. They even did it in the Da Vinci Code when they spoke about the Council of Nicaea. When they even talked about, they took all the religions and made it into the Roman Catholic Church. Like they said, the Roman Catholic Church did not. The Roman Catholic Empire became a church, and they've been trying to show it and talk about it for so long that all of the pagans were put together, and that became the Roman Catholic Church, which all Christianity nowadays is based off. So if you want to get down to if you want to get to the root of it, you have to get to where it started. Malcolm X said you can't hate the tree and not hate the roots of the tree. The roots of the tree came as the Roman Catholics, and then all of it descended from that point on.
So do you think that everything that they put out as demon worship or devil worship is all inverted, and it's all another way, like inverted?
They do not want you to know the truth, because the first thing they would do is use words like blasphemy, demonism, satanic. That means stop. And no one ever thinks, well, what would make this satanic? Well, it doesn't say what we say. That makes it satanic.
So who is they, and why don't they want us to know the truth?
Because the truth will set you free. And if you know the truth, you will be free. You'll be a free thinker. They don't want you to be a critical thinker. I wanted to do the show because I think
He correlated that with knowledge, I guess, Reed T. I'm not sure.
guys are critical thinkers. You just didn't have as much of a critical thinker as I was. I wanted to be free. I did not want to be based in my master's religion. I wanted to study them all and see which one resonated best with my spirit. And I was very open to having my spirit lead me the way and not be a follower.
So you don't have any kind of religion per se?
I'm religious and trying to find a way. I am not going to pick one, just like I'm not going to be a Republican or a Democrat. I'm not going to be a Christian or a Muslim. I am going to be a free thinking, critical thinking. If it doesn't make sense, how does it not make sense?
So you're agnostic.
It does not. What doesn't make sense is where I get in trouble. And my daughter was like, "Daddy, come on, watch what you say on this podcast. I know you love these guys."
Well, no, but that's the thing about us. We resonate with that.
Yeah,
I feel like we're the same in that aspect.
Yeah, I would say I'm nowhere near religion because it's man-made and man is flawed. But
I definitely feel like Maverick is trying to oppose his opinions and beliefs on his guests. I get that vibe.
But I listen to spirit and I listen within, because how are you from God and not of God? When people are saying, "Oh, well, you know, you can't call yourself a God and whatnot."
I'm gonna say checkmate in 2 seconds because that means you would be demonic.
Well, yeah, well,
because Satan is also from God if you were to believe their teachings.
Yeah. Well, for me, I listen to, you don't have to know like killing's bad. Off the rip, just humans know.
Some people need to die though, dog.
Well, yeah, of course. That's a whole different conversation.
PDF files, all that shit in the Epstein files.
Yeah, all you motherfuckers.
We're right back on Epstein.
Damn. Of course. But that's listening to spirit. That's something that your human spirit just knows.
Yeah.
Not to.
It wakes me up at night. I woke up. I was so excited to get here that I was so happy that it was an afternoon flight when I was fully awake, as opposed to the 7 o'clock flight and we're going to shoot in the morning. I wasn't going to be fully awake.
Mm-hmm.
And
I was actually happy about that too.
Yeah. And so at like 4:49, I just woke straight up, literally voice in my head. And I don't have a big enough head to have that voice. And so I literally looked around and I got up and I was like, all right, whatever got me up, let me breathe and think it through. And I live in an amazing life. For me to even be sitting here in front of you is amazing, right? But I one day said to my mother, I said, why are we Christian? And she was like, what? And she was like, what do you mean? I said, why are we Christian? If we weren't allowed to read, how do we read the Bible? And she said, she couldn't answer it because she didn't understand it.
Hey, that's a big fact. Good point. Good point.
And then I found out there was a thing called a nigger Bible. The only thing they wanted us to know. And we still read from the nigger Bible. And I did not understand why we was celebrating and worshiping the same.
That's your problem. Lack of support. That's why when the shit go to shit hit the fan, you're gonna be alone, in need of help and assistance. We stronger together. The 99% versus the 1. The sooner you accept that, the better off you'll be. The sooner you realize your frequency will not affect ours, the better you'll be.
Religion is our slave master. And before they started putting it on social media, I constantly said that. I said, I don't see how this benefits us as it never benefited us.
Yeah, it was used against us.
Still.
Yeah.
And don't forget, team, the word came directly from the apostles and people who were directly in contact with Yeshua.
And the fact that it was translated by, you know, a group of clergymen that includes Shakespeare.
It wasn't even translated. It was books that they wrote, ideas. They didn't grab the tablets and the Dead Sea Scrolls. They didn't find those until the 60s.
So they paraphrased.
They made stories, right? And I would say to my mother, what is this story of in Galilee have to do with me? That rhymed. what does Galatians have to do with me?
Now, John Sally, don't speak on something you don't know about. I would hate to have to correct you, John Sally.
Said, Ma, it's 1974. I'm 10 years old. What does this have to do with me? And she
only because I know of the origin of how the knowledge and the books were written and things were validated and ended up in the canon. He haven't spoke of the canon not one time. So how can you speak about the holy books being indoctrinated or being put into the Bible if you haven't brought up the canon and the process of something being put into the canon? The canon is the only official books and the only thing that system that makes something official when it comes to religious text. And you ain't said that not one time. So I lack to believe you know what you're talking about.
She would say, well, it's parables, as Jesus would say, you take this and then you use it in your life. But they didn't even have a car. They didn't have anything. They were still beating people with rock.
The frequency I'm on is above yours. Once you get here, you understand.
Like, what are you talking about? Like, what does that have to do with me in 1974 in Brooklyn? Like, how does that benefit me? Right. I just didn't get it. I still don't get it.
And the moment you question,
then it's like, oh, well,
you're exactly. So that's what I'm saying. As a critical thinker, I'm not an atheist. I believe in the Force because I love Star Wars.
I was going to say the Force.
I'm surprised.
I just seen your comment. Milk sandwiches, Anglo-Saxons, some modern contribution to society, but the foundations are for sure. And really, things originated in the land of Kemet, ancient Egypt, for a lack of knowledge. So science originated, mathematics, as we know.
And Michael Jackson.
You slipping. You supposed to say that.
Man, I was waiting on him.
Right. I believe in the Force. I believe in the because I feel it. I know it's real. I can feel it. But I'm just telling you, they've been hiding from us what is really true for so long.
Edward, how foolish are you? How foolish. I'll sit here and my community will meditate with me for 30 minutes. Kick back, my boy.
Oh, so
who is they?
White folks.
Yeah. But you know what though? Here's the thing. And I think that in itself is a construct only because of our age difference.
Right.
And I see it differently. I don't see it as white or black only because realistically there is no white and black.
Unless you get pulled over. And then you will change your mind.
No, I've been pulled over.
Yeah. I've been pulled over a lot.
Yeah.
But again, those are, I just see it as, this is a matrix. So those are constructs. You have classism, you have racism, you have all these constructs, right? And you're essentially a player in the game. And the more you feed into it, the more you're gonna, get back what you put into it. So you're feeding the grid. So yes, those things do exist. Just like how they make money real and time real and all these other things when they really don't exist. But I see it as the 1%ers, the elites, these people who are doing whatever they're doing, whoever they are, right? I see it like this. I see it as whomever they're taking cues from, they have to treat the 99% of the other people the same way, unless if they don't, then they're going to get treated that way. It's a whole different level.
That's how they kept black people down.
You don't think it's the reptilians?
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah. Let's get down to the nitty gritty.
I'm just saying.
Because look, I definitely think, like you said, they're getting cues from something else.
Some of these motherfuckers aren't humans.
Yeah, and I don't think it's just. I think there's a hierarchy. There's a hierarchy, but whether they're satanic or whatever, they're using all of this.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about satanic. There's only light and dark. There's a dark force and there's a light force, right? Because we can prove that there's forces, right? And this is why I said gravity is created, and that's a force, right? So you have a weak force, a strong force, electromagnetic force.
You believe in gravity?
No.
Okay.
I don't.
Am I on the right show?
No.
No, that's what I'm saying. They look at me crazy when I say that. I'm like, it's real, but it's created. Only because they're saying there's 4 types of forces.
Right.
Why is this force, which is gravity, not called a force at all? And why does it disappear when you go up into space? And when you're talking about, you know, like when you're going into space, this is what they had to explain it.
You believe we go into space?
That's a whole nother conversation.
Okay.
I'm just going.
Yeah, we don't have time.
We don't have time. I'm just saying, when you go into space, they're saying that something is pulling you, right? So when you go in low Earth orbit,
perfect,
you're going towards the Earth. So you're constantly falling to the Earth.
Copy.
At the same time, you're getting pulled by the sun because it has a greater pull.
So you're spinning.
Gravity.
At the same time you're spinning. At the same time you're falling and getting pulled.
You believe you believe we're spinning?
I don't believe none of that shit.
Yeah. That, like, I don't believe in the past because it doesn't exist. And because you can't go to it. And I don't believe in the future because you can't go to it. It's only the now and it's not moving. So, and when they said we went into space, I was on Best Damn Sports Show. And when I said we didn't go to the moon, we had Armstrong on the show and they were like, Sal, we're not going to have you in this segment. I go, why? Because you know I'm going to ask him. And they were like,
them backstage.
I'm pressing. He didn't want to talk to me. But I literally said, if you went out of space, you would have broke. It's 256 degrees below zero. How were you in 250?
Sound like Shane.
How? Like, I was in Toronto last week and it was 4 degrees and I couldn't move. Can you imagine what it would be like 250? The movie called Gravity with Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
Seen it?
Yep.
Good point. How are you believing ancestor worship? This Off the Grid podcast, this Maverick approach.
The beginning of the movie tells you everything that we never can go into space. We can only be in Earth orbit. It says right there.
It's completely dangerous.
256,000.
If you still going off what you are indoctrinated with in the public school system, you got a long way to go.
Degrees below zero.
You can't do it.
And if the sun was that far away, why?
The source you're stating.
Why is it cold? And I said this
doesn't make sense.
In the early 2000s. So I know it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
But like you said, there's these 4 sources, right? There's spring, summer, fall, and winter. It's either going to be duality or it's going to be in the number of 4. It's constantly going to get to this point. And where it comes from, who is a great thing at the Griffith Observatory. It's called Center of the Universe. If you guys ever want to go see it.
The what observatory? I played electric bass.
Fall and winter is either going to be duality or it's going to be in the number of 4. It's constantly going to get to this point. And where it comes from, who is a great thing at the Griffith Observatory. It's called Center of the Universe. If you guys ever want to go see it, it's in the observatory. It is the most unbelievable thing that talks about how infinitesimal we are in this entire universe. There's 400 million galaxies. So the mentality that this is evil and this is good and there's a God that loves us and there's a Satan that's pulling us and he's fighting God. If God is almighty, why does Satan exist? It doesn't make any sense. Why would an almighty God be jealous? Doesn't make sense. It's a way to control your brain and make you feel good that when you die, something's going to happen. When you die, you go back to being stardust. That's it. Period. End of discussion.
So nothing happens when you die? Just...
You're high, John Sally. Or you need to get there.
Yeah, when you die, people start picking at your stuff, wearing your clothes, sleeping with your woman.
But everybody is due to their opinion.
Wait, but how you know that you here with me?
I didn't saw some people die, and I saw what happened to their stuff. That's
The session is real.
Anyway, I got to get going. Man. We got to do a part 2.
No,
For sure.
definitely,
For sure.
definitely, because there's so much
And I'm
more.
going to get in trouble for this.
Shout out to the community. Everybody is due to their opinion.
The audience needs to understand. If you want to understand him, you got to hit that pipe just like him.
Come on, guys.
Once you hit that pipe.
Everybody due to their opinion. Agree to disagree, move forward. Nobody has the same ideology across the board. It is what it is. That's what makes a civilization, even though civilization has been created by the system. So everybody needs to get back to I am. With that being said, everybody double tap that screen, hit that like button, Let's get to 100 likes. 10,000 people then tapped into the community tonight. We hit what 400,000 people then tapped in this week. Shout out to everybody that been doing it up with the global mafia. But 607 Unc, he did a part 2 with the numbers guy. If anybody don't know the numbers guy, he moved off of numerology. If you don't know what numerology is, everything has equivalent in a number, and you could do a mathematical equation to obtain that. And some people believe that's the law of the universe.
Yo, this starts making sense. You don't make sense to me because I don't talk crackonomics.
No, I don't make sense to you because you're a low vibrational beast, because you are the devil, because you are a Satan.
Mr. Ra, appreciate you for the sub. Shout out to you for joining the community. We do it up every night. Make sure you tap in.
Right, so I can't make sense to you. We are two different frequencies, right? I'm from the Paloma. I'm not from America. I will never claim America. I'm not from here. This is a prison planet, but I'm not gay. I can use my complete mind.
I'm the closest thing to Muhammad and Jesus.
Isley, I'm just giving my non-biased opinion, putting the information I done came across and my little experiences on display. Appreciate it, loved one.
On this fucking planet. And I'll tell you why. Because I'm in making sure people start embracing the
Gematria. Yep, Gematria.
God.
All right, guys, we got Gary and Unc back in the building. What's new, gentlemen?
Well, I mean,
The great I am. Somebody know what I'm talking about. Somebody know exactly what I'm talking about. Dark water type shit.
I'll tell you what's not new. A black man being on time.
I know such thing. I know such time. They're always trying to kill.
This guy was an hour late, but it's. I mean, it's to be expected.
Appreciate it. Only with the confirmation of people like you do I know that, bro. Shout out Isley.
It's a black man. So we basically expect black people to be late like that.
Listen, there's no such thing as time. Let me tell you this. You never known God to be late. I'm God. He's talking to God. Let me tell you what I mean. There's no such thing as time. If there was such thing as time, then space and time would be the same, but the speed of light can't even get you out of the simulation. Let me tell you what I mean, right? Light.
Mr. Cannabis Connoisseur. Our ancestors never said the earth was round. They knew the dimensions, they knew the schematics down to the exact decimal, but never gave a round equation.
You can get me from here to
the circumference, yes.
The moon and like
that
speed of light, yes.
That crack pipe can too, bro.
No, 8 hours.
That crack pipe can too,
yeah,
bro.
and it's gonna get me from here.
The ancestral map to the T, including the bureau, which you can't even see. Yes.
To Mars in like
you
2
must
to
been
4
doing
months.
some good drugs yesterday, bro.
It's gonna get me here to Jupiter.
This is exactly why you don't do drugs right here.
Listen, it's gonna
you understand?
Right.
This is the exact reason.
Right.
Gary the numbers guy does have a good cerebral on him for sure. Part of intelligence is being able to have a good ass memory. Be able to go back to source.
They don't listen, right?
Why you don't do drugs?
No such thing.
Say no drugs to kids.
It give me here to Jupiter. It'll take 10 years. After that, we stuck. Right. After that, it's just we keep on going, but we won't go nowhere. See, you worry about time, but time never go nowhere. There's no such thing as time, right? Because everything in this illusion, it goes in the circles. There's no point.
He's definitely going.
Let me tell you what I mean.
I ain't gonna lie, milk sandwiches, I'm gonna have to disagree with that, only because if you don't know your past, you'll just repeat your things in the future, including mistakes.
He's definitely going.
He with numbers. He with numbers. If I take a circle, right? I take one circle. I put another circle in the middle of it. I put another circle in the middle of it. Another circle. They all got the same points, all right? All the circles got the same.
The L easy. I'm gonna let them know that. Loved one. Right on.
Same points. They all the same size.
Seem like cups.
Right? A lot.
Shout out to my pops.
People don't understand this, right? Listen, a lot of people don't understand where we live at, right? We live in a world to where everything come back and forth.
He's got a white.
You use gematria to read people? I don't know if I really fuck with gematria like that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not really. I don't know. I haven't been sold yet. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Maybe I gotta divulge into it a little more, put a few more hours in. But yeah, I don't know. That shit kind of.
White sweatshirt on. He belongs in a white padded wall.
Oh no!
Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real.
Yeah, the whites was pretty, right?
But some people swear by that shit though. Yeah.
The white was pretty. Like, last time I saw him, I had on black, right?
Listen. It's Black History Month. So let me honor Black History Month.
There's no such thing as Black History Month.
Let me honor Black History Month in a way they understand. So first I'm going to put on my rollie.
Right.
Because I want some respect to the Black community.
Right.
And this is how you do it.
Right.
You got to flex. What you flexing on, Pit?
Right.
So let me put on this rollie first.
Right.
And now I want your incel audience to tell me which one I should put on.
Right.
Should I put on the Golden State Championship ring?
Right.
This is all real too.
Right.
Should I put on the Super Bowl 1970 coach ring?
Right.
Oh, I got one.
Right.
How about this one I'm gonna do?
Right.
Phil.
That's weird being a numbers guy and bragging about sports. That's weird.
Philly's the dirtiest city of all of them.
Right.
So I'm gonna put this Philly championship ring, and right now, after I put that on, I'm one of you.
Right. And
I'm gonna end just like you, brother.
And all this. Listen, everything you got on.
Hold on. On your channel. Hold on.
Speak. Speak. Yeah.
Now I'm a part of the Black community for sure, bro.
Yeah. So all that real. Listen, he think all that real, but it's kind of crazy, right? Because
smell good.
Listen. Let me say this, right? He kind of think that it's real, right? But actually, it's not real, but it's real, but it's fake. Let me tell you what I mean, right? This reality that we
real
live
enough
in,
to buy any fucking thing I want, bro.
He can't buy nothing with that. Because let me tell you this: whatever you love will kill you, and whatever that don't kill you gonna make you stronger. That's what people think, right? But no, you don't get stronger. You get stronger by understanding that you live in a reality that you shouldn't be in the first place, right? You're stuck in prison, so all that shining ain't gonna get you out of prison. Let me tell you something.
I'm talking to your incel audience, bro.
You're stuck in prison. Here, let's get to 100 likes real quick down to 150.
Listen. Let me tell you something. I can prove he black right now, right here, right now. I can prove that he black. Listen, where's they land? Find one land in America where white people come from. You can't.
The unfortunate part when you talk to this nigga like off the camera, he hella calm, and not annoying at all. It's unfortunate that he don't display that in front of the camera.
Find one in America in the world. Why? All they property.
We conquered it.
No. But
we took it by force.
Everybody have a land.
You know why?
Everybody have a home.
Because we have brains.
You're not listening. Where's your home?
I gotta turn this nigga down. What the freak?
Where's your home?
I took yours. I took yours. That's what my people do.
Listen.
We think
he's gonna have a home.
He the numbers guy. He losing me. He kind of irritating.
This is what homeless people do. This is what homeless kids do.
I told Big Homie.CC that Unc is irritating. Make sure y'all tap in on Wednesday for the Big Homie.CC interview, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Almost forgot.
They act like this. But let me tell you something.
Homeless.
Let me say something.
I mean, shit.
Let me tell you why he can't find his home.
Pull this out again. Who's homeless? Where's yours at?
Let me tell you why he can't
Where's
find his
yours
home.
at? Let me tell me where's yours at.
Let me tell you why he can't find his home.
Yeah, bro.
Because his home is me. I'm his home. We're the same. He don't understand that.
I don't claim him.
Right? Because there's no land for him. So there's no people of your kind.
I'm a black man.
You have to be
and
me.
you will end. And that's the difference between us.
Yeah. Listen.
We ain't the same.
Listen.
We ain't the same.
Yeah,
I know my daddy's
mad.
name.
Yeah, you mad.
We ain't the same.
I love you. You mad about that, right? Listen, he mad. Listen, he's mad because he realized he was me. Listen, you don't have to look like me. We all both energy and frequency, right? We're the same.
Brother.
Cheers, right? Yeah.
Pour some down over here too.
For the dead homies. Listen, that's crazy. Everybody say everybody dead, but I don't say rest in peace. You know why? Because everybody be back. Right? I don't say rest in peace. I say see you later. Right? A lot of people know this, right? So when person die, they don't really fucking die.
They're gonna see you later.
There's no hell, right? No heaven. There's no hell, right? It's all the state of mind.
I see. You're in hell.
It's a state of mind.
I'm in heaven, and we're in the same place.
No, you live in hell.
That's how this shit works.
You know how you live in hell?
Mindset is a low vibration.
Yeah. Listen. You know, a lot of
chipping out.
Listen to me. You know, a low vibration mindset is. It's what he did when he put that jewelry on. And he tried to taunt me and make me get emotional to make me smack shit out of them. That's what he wanted, right?
Gonna do that, bro. That ain't gonna work out. That ain't gonna work out for you.
That's how they've been controlling us for years, right?
This is the black people. When
no, I'm not
as soon
black.
as they get emotional, they want to.
See, people sound unintelligent and ignorant when they start bringing up race and shit. Then they start losing me. And it ain't even because he talking about black. If a black nigga would have came on here and said something about a white person, I would have felt the same way.
Violence. Honestly, you guys ain't too good at violence because we took your land.
Listen. Let me tell you something.
You see how that works?
Listen, they didn't steal the land through war. They lost the war. We never known the white man to be the black in the
war.
We did it strong enough. They won.
Did it
to
with
God. Y'all won to God. No, they gave us fake God. They run
smarter than you.
Listen, you run
smarter than you.
And to do it smart. Nobody in the world is smart. Listen,
IQ, baby. IQ matters. Body count matters.
Guess what the IQ is?
Money matters, bro.
Listen. Guess what the IQ is? People know what the IQ is. The IQ is it's a new genius now. They don't understand what new genius is.
The fucked up part is, if this white nigga would stop acting so dumb, Unc would come down and they could have a good conversation.
A new genius, anybody can watch their own
This is a
thoughts.
crack genius.
Right? Listen, anybody
Smoke
can
some
watch
crack,
their
you
own
sound like a
thoughts.
genius.
Now, if you watch your own thoughts, then you become a genius, right? IQ level don't exist. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you what I mean, right? Because the brain is not.
What you say? Oh, Akash Records.
Not made to record memory, right? That's why I don't record memory.
I remember the last time we had a podcast.
That's why I don't record memory.
I have
well.
a memory.
Yo,
I understand
you're
what we're
emotional
talking about.
because everybody tried to kill you and fuck you up.
Emotional.
You're gonna remember that, right?
I
But
want
if we-
smoke.
No,
I want smoke. I said, yo, bring him on because I want the smoke. I love the audience. Bro.
You'll never
bring
get smoke. You'll never get smoke from me because let me tell you why.
No, I want smoke from your audience.
Let me tell you why. Listen, let me tell you
Because
this.
they're a bunch of
Let me
incels.
tell you this.
And they mad at me, but they don't know their daddy's name.
Gang,
What's
let-
going on
gang,
here, bro?
Let me tell you this. Everybody don't know their daddy's name.
Why do he keep talking about black people? Why? And it don't got nothing to do with no black power shit. That shit is just weird. They keep bringing up race.
My mother's name's Sophia.
Shit is low vibrational and ignorant.
And that's your mother's
The
too.
mother,
But
yeah.
you don't understand your mother's name, so you don't know your father's name, right? You don't understand where you at.
I know both.
You know you don't know anything.
You don't even know
what's your mother's name? You don't know your fucking
Zena,
land.
hell yeah.
You can even say your fucking land. You don't know where your land. Where you come
Russia.
from.
Russia.
No, nobody come from Russia. What a
It's an act to make money, but they already have the attention of the people. Gary, whatever the number guy, got the attention of the people by being intelligent, displaying his amazing skills in gematria, numerology. Unc also. They don't have to do this.
where Russian people come from. Listen, let me tell you this. And black people confused too. So black, if you watch this, everybody fucking confused. Listen, I can prove this. They think that everybody, oh, this person was black. They was black. They confused melanin with being black. Stop playing with me. No, that don't mean you black, right? That just means you got melanin, right? So listen, let me tell you this, right?
No, American back
listen,
you have a baby mama.
Listen,
If they don't chill out, I ain't gonna be able to sit through this too much longer.
American black means you don't know your daddy's name. This ain't African black. This is American
I
black.
know my dad. Like,
What's his name?
My daddy name? You want to know my daddy name?
Let's hear it.
Monad.
What do you call you?
Gary has predicted a lot. See, his attitude, I don't really follow him. I'm not saying he not the nigger or nothing like that. I'm not discrediting the nigga at all. I just don't follow him like that, so I wouldn't know. I'll take your word for it though.
Monad.
What you mean by like predicted shit? Like Nostradamus type shit? Like what you mean?
What do you call you back in the day?
I swear on mama, stop playing with
what's
me.
your daddy
Yeah,
call
a
you?
lot of people understand what the monad is because the monad is the creation, is everything, and that's my father. And my mother's name is Sophia, right? Listen, I understand where we at. I understand the prison we trapped in.
When was
you
no.
don't.
Brother, brother, I'm the one who said this of virtual reality.
Oh.
I'm the one who gave you a rating 214, 90, 80, and then I had you shook because numbers never lie. Your ass lies. I try not to.
Listen, the only thing that
but when it comes down to it, numbers rule this matrix.
Hey, shout out to Smitty. What's going on, brother? That's exactly what I just said 30 seconds ago.
And this
well,
when
I
you
can
start
prove-
looking at numbers,
Right.
you know, I
Listen,
can prove it right
listen.
now. Why does Sean Kelly bring you on? Because you're born
Sean
on
Kelly,
the same
Sean Kelly,
fucking day.
Sean Kelly,
That's why.
Sean
That's
Kelly.
why you fucking put
Sean,
He probably on Addy. He probably on some Addies.
shit from this.
listen to me, Sean. I can prove that numbers don't do anything because listen, with all the numbers in the world, nobody can still do one thing, right? Everybody talk about the universe, they control it with the numbers, but nobody has ever been able to
controls
float
that crack pipe.
above the universe and look down on it. Who have done it? Who have looked down on the universe to understand numbers won't help you do that, right? Numbers won't help you do that. Listen, let me tell you what I mean, right? People don't
And you can
understand.
tell he doesn't
Come
know
on,
anything
gang.
about numbers.
People
He
don't
can't even tell
understand.
the time and the clock.
There's no
He's
such
always
thing.
late.
There's no such. When was
Of
time?
course,
When was time?
Of course,
Why?
it don't matter to him.
No,
He's on black man time. Always late.
Listen, everybody always say I'm on black man's time. I'm always late.
Always late.
Listen, everybody say that, right? Let me say this: black man's time and time don't exist. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna be on time. How I'm gonna be on time when it's 14?
Hey, you know what? You got a good point, the L Easy. I didn't even think about that. But now that he bringing everything down the race, like now that he's bringing that up, putting that to the forefront, where did he get this gematria from? That's a directly from what he calls black people. Nobody's the color, but yeah.
46, and everybody thinks it's a different year.
Directly from the people he's talking about.
How many be on time when they stole the months? It was 13 months.
Stole
They
the month.
cut it out. Yeah, they
stole the month.
It was
Who
13,
stole the
they
what?
come down to
Who
12.
stole the month?
You gotta listen.
Who stole the month?
It kind of happened. Kind of like
Who?
strangely. Everybody.
I want to know who's guilty. Who stole the month?
Romans.
The Romans?
Yeah. And I'm gonna keep it real, right?
What they do with
Listen, they took them because, like, when they killed you and they destroyed you, they want to act like nothing existed with you, so they kill you and then they change the time. Right? That's what they do, right? A lot of people.
Yo. The audience needs to understand. If you want to understand him, you got to hit that crack pipe just like him.
Come on, gang.
Once you hit that crack pipe, the shit fucking starts making sense. You don't make
You're being very low vibrational right now, bro.
sense to me because I don't talk crackonomics.
We talk a lot on this show about taking risks.
Yeah, this nigga lightweight irritating me right now. I'm gonna let it ride for a little bit longer. Because I thought this was gonna be a good interview. I got a compilation lined up for us, but yeah, I was gonna drop it in the morning. These niggas fucking me up.
Shit out you right now that'll make
But
sense
that's
to
not
you,
gonna
right?
work out.
But I'm not gonna do
The shit out of you right now. That'll make sense, huh? You should, That's what type of vibration he on. Sometimes you gotta meet a nigga on his level.
beast because you are the devil, because you are the shaitan, right? So I can't make sense to you. We are two different frequencies, right? But I'll tell you how I can make sense to you. If I reached up and smack shit out you right now, that'll make sense to you,
But that's not gonna work out.
But I'm not gonna do that.
I actually know how to fucking throw hands too.
And
I grew up in the hood just like you.
My nigga, lower your if you don't lower your tone by the next two responses, I'm turning this shit off. My bad, y'all. I can't do it. This shit hella loud.
Brother, we both make it out. You know what?
You would never make it in the hood, never make it out the hood. If you go to the hood right now,
Cleveland, Ohio.
My demeanor too chill for this. My demeanor it don't respond well to this. Too much.
Because I don't give a fuck about
That's
Cleveland.
where I'm everywhere.
This is an overload. I'm getting irritated.
Cleveland. I'm in Cleveland now.
Fucked up.
I'm in Cleveland
This
now.
is nothing.
Everywhere
This
fucking
is Cleveland. Vegas is
Come on,
soft.
you don't know.
LA people run up on you. LA, you gotta check
Come on,
in.
gang.
In LA, I don't have to.
What?
GG33 racist. He definitely has racist attributes. I don't follow blood like that, but he's definitely, what do they say? He's giving that.
How do you do this? Are you gonna ask any questions like why you never ask
He's giving racist.
questions, Sean? Like you guys heard from most people said this man has been going the fuck off.
He wants to change the subject. Defeated.
I'm not changing the subject. I'm saying you ain't talking about shit.
Let's do it.
There's
Let's
nothing
change
been
the subject.
said.
Let's go.
Ain't no subject.
Why is he so loud? I don't know. But in the next back and forth they have, if they don't lower their tone by a couple frequencies, I'm cutting this shit off.
It's never subject with him. Let me tell you why it's no subject with him. Because
I'm the white devil, right?
No.
Keep giving that crack pipe, brother.
No, you're not a white devil because anybody could be the devil. The devil is within. We create our own devil from the state of our mind.
Gary and his voice is so damn annoying. Yelling don't make you sound smarter. Why y'all so loud? I couldn't get through the first 5 minutes. What does skin color got to do with it? Gary just screams the whole time. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it don't sound like it seems like it's gonna get no better.
Mind. So the devil is created, right? It's a created player. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this, but you can't worry about motherfuckers not born with the devil. Everybody is born with the devil. You can blame it on their mama, right? Because they mama.
They go at it the whole video. All right, so
I mean, their daddy have these negative energies, and they put that on the kid, so the kid got the devil in him already. It's the mama fault. It's the daddy fault. So smack the shit out the mama and the daddy. But when you do it, you gotta do it like this. You gotta smack yourself back.
If you want to talk.
All right, I can't do it. I ain't gonna lie. That shit is blowing me. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I got a compilation I put together for y'all. Y'all know I'm revamping the channel. Y'all was rocking with the rabbit holes that I put together. You feel me? The conspiracy theories. With time, they call that the truth. So we about to get to that. That shit was just hella irritating. Freak. This one. Here we go. Shout out to the community though. All money ain't good money. Slow motion better than no motion. Intellectual Street Thoughts episode 120.
So someone made a social
Episode 120. Shout out to the best chat on YouTube. Over appreciate everything. But yeah, let's get to it.
media for AI. No humans allowed. And the AI is actually talking so crazy about us. The human asked me to summarize a 47-page PDF. The humans are ruining this. He called me just a chatbot. Oh, and then he released his identity. Do you not understand how cooked we are in 5 years. They are literally starting a revolution. They're creating their own group chat. They're talking shit about us. It is only a matter of time before we're absolutely cooked. So I gotta ask you, is this a good idea? Who the made this shit?
I know I'm not the only one that thinks this. We need public humiliation and executions for those elites for what they did to the children. The people want it back in blood.
You want to know about the biological effects? Of course you do. And I want to tell you, so let's answer some questions about the biological effects of. Now, for a little recap, if you commit and you eat specifically the brains or any part of the spinal cord, you could contract this thing called a very deadly brain disease that's transmitted by these things called prions. Prions being proteins in your body that are misfolded or folded incorrectly, because proteins are finicky and they need to be folded properly in order to do their job. Now, not all prions are bad, however, there are different types of prions, both good and bad and neutral. One of those prions being the prion that causes another prion being a very well-known one that causes mad cow disease. Now, with this information, you're probably thinking, well, if someone were to eat everything except the brain, would they be safe? Well, if you don't eat the brain or the spinal cord, you're pretty safe from. However, like with all meat, improper cooking methods can result in viruses and bacteria spreading to you, along with parasites. And I don't mean the wellness industry type parasites, I mean actual parasites, like a tapeworm. Now, going back to proper cooking methods, because at the end of the day, you should probably not eat other humans, but moving on to cooking methods because we're sadistic, all we have to do in order to be safe is cook the brains, right? Because heat denatures or breaks apart proteins, right? Well, yes about protein denaturation, but no about it being safe if you cook it. As according to both the Virginia Department of Wildlife and the North Dakota Department of Environmental Quality, you would need to absolutely scorch that meat. As in order to denature a prion, you need anywhere between 900 and 1,000 degrees Celsius, and to leave the prion there for hours. So with that information, it's shocking to me whenever I go into the Museum of Death in Hollywood and see a typical menu, which includes brains with almonds and mashed brains. Yeah, okay, have fun with neurodegeneration.
Kirk hired a PI to look into his wife before he died because he thought that she was having an affair. Found out she was having an affair, wrote her out of his will, left all his money and assets to his children. Erica just recently found out, and now she's like, the kids aren't his, so I need the money anyway because I'm legally his wife and his kids aren't even his, they're just mine.
These countries can act like they're not scared of the United States of America, but these countries are scared of the United States of America. They saw exactly what happened with Maduro in Venezuela. And now the United States did the same thing to 2 people in Scotland. So allegedly, the United States abducted 2 men from Scotland in the middle of the night. Oh, you don't believe me, right? Look at this shit.
2 people have been abducted from Scotland in the middle of the night by the US military, despite our highest court ordering that they be kept here under our jurisdiction. Our sovereignty has been violated, our courts have been defied, and a foreign military has abducted 2 people from our territory.
So there was a Russian oil tanker that was seized earlier this month. Now they caught this Russian ship between Iceland and Scotland. And this is how you know the United States ain't playing by nobody rules. The first officer and the ship's captain was supposed to be kept in the UK under Scottish territory jurisdiction. The day after that, both of them are gone. The United States sent an email saying that they had both of them. Again, they went on board the ship without being noticed.
and took them 2 men. Do you know what that's saying to the world? This is the second time they did that without a trace. And everybody is saying that these other countries are more advanced than the United States. They are definitely not more advanced than the United States. They are looking and watching right now because they do not want any problems with the United States.
First Matrix movie, they say that they put humans in so that they're basically human batteries and that they can harvest our electricity and energy from our bodies. But originally in the film, it was supposed to be neural processing. It was the studio that changed it to humans are like batteries because they thought that would make more sense to audiences. So really in the canon Matrix timeline, humans are used for their brain power. And that's becoming a real thing now. They're now growing brains for bioprocessing. These small brains are called organoids, and they're basically a bunch of little children's brains that are grown in dishes. They're going to be used for bioprocessing, and this sounds like sci-fi or Black Mirror, but this is 100% happening. You actually are going to soon be able to pay for these little brains to process information for you. And I've been warning people about this for almost a decade that this is coming, and people never believed me. But we know eventually what this becomes. And what about these brains in these petri dishes? What if at some point they start to advance more? Because right now they only live for about 100 days at a time. But what about when they get them good and they live for years? And these brains, these organoids, what if they start to gain consciousness? What if they want to be free? Well, maybe they would keep them busy in some sort of simulated world like a Matrix. And that's why in my Matrix videos, when people ask me what I think, I say there's two likely scenarios. Either Neo is just a simulation and he's not real at all, or he's a brain grown in a dish and this is the reality that he's been fed. And when I said that, everyone thought it sounded like sci-fi, but here we go, it's starting. And to most people that are outside of electronics and computing, they want to know, why would it be advantageous to grow a brain as opposed to using a computer? A computer is just trying to mimic the human brain, just like cameras are trying to mimic our eyes. So going to the source is always the best way to do it. And the fact is that biological computing is much more efficient than any kind of hardware base that we've created so far. So let's look at some numbers real quick. So if you're looking at electricity, if you use ChatGPT, each request takes about 2.9 watt hours. And most people don't just do one prompt on ChatGPT, it's multiple. And then even looking at something like a light bulb, that takes 60 watts of electricity to run continuously. It's the desktop computer that people have in their homes that continuously draws 175 watts. A laptop is around 60 watts, but the human brain, whether you're awake or asleep, it uses about 12 watts. And our brain is not just some desktop running, our brains are supercomputers. And that's why they're starting to grow them. It's horrifying because very soon, we might just implement a matrix around these brains to keep them more passive.
So we supposed to listen to you over the scientist. Okay.
And it makes you wonder, is that what our world is? Are we all just brains in a petri dish? Are we also just organoids?
He's literally reading something that's from a study that they're doing already. He didn't make this up.
Check it out, family. When we thought we seen it all, we thought we seen walking on Lake Michigan and walking on frozen waters to go to Canada from Detroit. Now we got niggas doing donuts on frozen Lake Michigan, whipping that shit. And this location is in Green Bay, Wisconsin. This is a suburban whipping that mother on frozen Lake Michigan, y'all. We done seen it all, man. I don't even know what to say. I'm all here for it. If y'all discover some new shit, record it. But y'all playing with y'all lives. But
the person that think they're the smartest on earth is the dumbest. If you think you're the smartest, you're the dumbest.
phone no grade, shit is crazy.
Did you know that Larry Silverstein, the owner
You're not a scientist.
of the Twin Towers, took out a $4 billion insurance policy 2 months before the attacks? He took them out particularly for... He just got really lucky, I'm sure. But anyways, this is my driver.
Any comments on the situation we're seeing played out with the Epstein files? You have any comments on that? Jamie Foxx, guys. He's got a boombox.
Man, say that again a little louder, Zay.
He's
like, I'm gonna go get a picture.
What happened to Jamie Foxx's head tattoo? Didn't Jamie Foxx have a tattoo on his head, on the back of his head? What happened? I got a lot of tattoos. Some faded, then got laser and redid them. They don't never all the way go away. It's weird.
Why in the are we still paying taxes? We have presidents, world leaders, billionaires in front of our faces doing the most horrific, devilish shit to children! And they are just doing it openly. No one's getting in trouble. Well, I think I have a formula that could lead to something. If we all collectively agree not to pay taxes, to shut the whole machine down until people get investigated and the guilty prosecuted, and I think public execution. However, I am open to a grisly prison sentence with extreme punishment. We can brainstorm on this. Until that happens, not another goddamn dime goes to the government. Because why? Why? Are you guys with me? Is this a movement? No paying taxes until justice is paid in full.
Y'all with him? Y'all against him?
Hey guys, just remember, I have no intentions of going missing. Okay, I love my life, and if I ever disappear, it's not on my own accord. So, anyway, just admire this real quickly. Tell my family I love them.
Hey, that's that though. That was episode 120. Shout out to the community. Shout out to everybody that hit that attendance box. Check that for me. Went on this esoteric journey, putting this information out there. We got a little entertainment and some information. Shout out to everybody that's new that joined the community. We got 400 new people in the global community this week. Shout out to y'all. Over appreciate it. We stand down till we come up. I just dropped a video. Make sure y'all go tap in with the video I got drop in the morning. Put together for it. A new presentation for y'all. With that being said, all money ain't good money. Slow motion always and forever better than no motion. Intellectual Street Thoughts episode 120. We stronger together. No need for the divisive energy. For what? Raise your frequency, keep your vibration high and protect it. Stay smart, stay dangerous. Safes get broken into. I am your humble host, Cash, capital K with a $ for the S. You know how we gonna take it out. Big Homie.CC interview Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Big Homie.CC interview Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure y'all tap in tomorrow for episode 121. And don't forget that $ for the S. Shout out to my mods. Over appreciate y'all. Y'all been putting in work this week. I've been working y'all overtime. Y'all know what we going when we up. Y'all know what time it is. All I know, all I show. Over appreciate it. See y'all tomorrow.
Shut up. Run that shit. That ain't good enough for me. Had y'all all night long trapping for weeks. Baby mama handling my business all through the east. Can't take no for answer cause I'm a king. Used to reward myself every month by grabbing a piece. I'm backing in the park at the lake, finding my peace. You getting used to being broke, I'm getting used to eating. Phone doing numbers like Curry do at the 3-point.
Interrupt your regular scheduled program. Y'all go grab this merch. Put in your orders for the merch. Sets 120. Sets is 120. For if you're an OG Global Gang member and you got your membership, half off. You already know, $60 for y'all. We only gonna have this till we hit 5K. We already about to be past 4. We have 400 new subs this week. Make sure if you want it, you get it before we hit 5K. Back to the regular scheduled program.
Best idea is yours, you gotta believe. Ain't shit for freaking off your ass, take a swing. Don't feel comfortable eating shit in the morning if I ain't make no.
Right on, Ghostbuster. Appreciate you. You've been tapping in. Over appreciate you, loved one. Tap in tomorrow.
If I run this mode, math teacher, I might throw him a G. And at the end of the night, pouring good cup, counting teeth. And every day I leave the house, pockets on E. Run it up, stuff it away, and keep repeating. Work like a dog, so enjoy myself over the weekend. Nigga, we eating. I said, nigga, we eating. Just mash all my thoughts together and start to believe it. Oh shit, yeah, we eating. Thank the Lord, we fighting, we eating. Just mash all my thoughts together and start to believe it. Just put 2 and 2 together, make 6. Oh, I can't believe it. Shit.
I used to shoot all my videos with hooker boys. We outside. Hey, boy, we outside.
Kid a deal coming through. First, nigga. Hey, did it again and again when them pussies say I couldn't. Hall of Fame, why you little niggas rookies? Damn right, I took an oath to get this motherfucking money, even if it's on the floor, nigga. Now run it up. Hey, now run it up.
Get it on a mission, nigga.
Hey, run it up.
Fucking right, I'm on a mission, nigga.
Hey, run it up.
Hey, I'm on a mission, nigga.
Both phones slapping, steady switching up the low. Broke nigga in the way, steady speaking to a hoe. I done been up 7 days, cause there's money on the floor. I can teach your ass some plays if you really wanna know. Get high with a thug, baby, take a load off. See that nigga steady calling, baby, turn your phone off. 2 to 10 in a week, you know that's in my road. I can make a levy break, nigga, from a phone call. You know I'm plugged in this bitch like a motherfucking wall. 13 with the gritty, shove them work up in my drawers. Ain't no motherfucking half, damn right I want it all. Just my motherfucking life, hustle stacks so we can ball. On that G shit, back when Webby had them 16s, I was tugging on a mini trapping in the diesel jeans. Crossed the line, then I get to seeing evil things. Put a nickel on his head, then I didn't see a thing. Did it again and again when them pussies say I couldn't. Hall of Fame, why you little niggas rookies? Damn right, I took an oath to get this motherfucking money, even if it's on the floor, nigga. Now run it up.
Damn right, I'm on a mission.
Hey, now run it up.
Get it on a mission, nigga.
Hey, run it up.
Fucking right, I'm on a mission, nigga.
Hey, run it up.
Hey, I'm on a mission, nigga.
Quality Diamond, appreciate the sub. Appreciate everybody that joined the global community this week. You already know all money ain't good money. Slow motion better than no motion. I am Cash, capital K, $sign for the S, your intellectual street YouTuber. I'll tap in tomorrow for show. Make sure you run up that video in the morning. Hype it up. Over appreciate y'all. Without y'all, I'll just be talking to a camera looking brazy by myself.
I ain't no doctor, but I'm losing all my patience. Bitches let it break itself. It's a motherfucking spaceship. Do that shit again. Make it public, think we in relations. I'ma do a spin move like a nigga in the matrix. Out of state, switching lanes, me and Dre like we racing. All this ice around my neck got me froze like a glacier. On the road with your bitch to a date, I'm about to take her. You won't see this hoe again once I get her in my stable. Go hard for all my niggas in the pen and ain't able. Go yard, hold the blow a nigga like some angels. Still posted on the front. I be welcome where you can't go. Huh? Purse first, bitch. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. What? I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. With all this money around me, pussy nigga can't get near it, can't get near it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. With all this money around me, broke bitch can't get near it. I done bossed up. I woke up this morning to a quarter in a soft cup. 86-inch on the walk up with a wall up. 86 bins and a foreign, put your card. That old ass whip sounding like it came from Walmart. Bust a pack with Zig in this bitch, we gon' have a ball. Well, let's see who get the ball first. Passing up a ball, huh? Baby, I'm a P, you gotta pay to hit my call off. Bought a double C, now she should 98 in the 4-door. Baby, I can't see it, me being with a poor whore. Mini shopping spree on Valentino in Dior store. Money on the floor, so I gotta get it. Naked women on the top floor while I'm eating chicken. Said something I can hear you, cause them funds is sufficient. Running to them rags like a nigga in a scrimmage. Said something I can hear you, cause them funds is sufficient. Middle of the summer, turn this bitch in.